I slightly agree with the prompt. I do think it's a good thing overall. I think that
Hold on, real quick.
parenthood
If
takes a
you
toll.
slightly agree, you gotta tell me what you agree with, and also tell me the part you disagree with. Go ahead.
Okay, the part I agree with is the declining birth rate are good for women because it gives them more time to pursue their own personal interests, career, education, travel, being with friends when they ordinarily might be in the household trying to take care of kids or whatever the case may be. So I think all of those are positives. The only thing that, and this is something that I won't say I researched, but I did a thesis paper on, is that birth rate or having children rather for women is specifically linked to the reduction of certain cancers and other positive health outcomes for women who have multiple children, 2 to 3, before age 33. After that, there's like diminishing return. But so there are like some benefits to having
I
at
think it
least two to
was.
three kids.
I think it was like King Henry the Eighth or some shit like that, or the 13th. One of them niggas, right? That all that shit was
Hmm.
incest. Um, he
We ain't talking about
thought,
back then. We're talking about
no,
now,
no,
though.
no, 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 no. Listen to what I'm saying though. You know, he thought, well, he wanted to see the baby being born. That's the thing. He wanted to see the baby being born, right? So even though women is more beneficial to have children when you're in a squatting position, now it is very widespread that women lay on their backs, even though it increases the chances of having adverse experiences during birth. That's still the default because because King Henry VIII wanted to see inside the coochie when the baby came out, right? So when you say if a
Wild
woman
wicked men.
had hold up. So if you say a woman has 2 to 3 kids reduces her chance to get cancer, like I don't know who the fuck graded that paper, but do you just understand how absurd that is?
Yeah, I mean there is medical research that they've
What if
done
I
that
was to
that
tell you, I don't want you to really think about this, right? What if I told you men who had their prostate stroke on a daily basis, right, will have more positive endorphins in their bodies and could live a more sustaining life? Would you be rushing to the store or finding like Gregory or something?
Hell no.
Yeah, so what the fuck are you talking about? It's beneficial to have 2 to 3 kids. That shit is so absurd. Before the age of 35, you really believe that?
33. Yeah, I mean, it
Thank you,
was in the
next.
British Medical Journal.
No, no, no. I
It was
don't
in the
care. No, no,
American.
no. No, no, no. I'm not talking about the journal. I want you to really think about what you said because there's a lot of stuff in biology now that's being debunked because fucking years, decades, generations of sexism has an impact. Like you heard these niggas come up here and argue they got seed, and you're going to tell me that is more beneficial if a woman has 2 to 3 kids before the age of 33, because then she less likely to get cancer. What kind of cancer?
No,
Let's
well,
dive
hold
deep into
on.
this. No, no, no. What kind of cancer?
Specifically, specifically ovarian cancer, uterine cancer, and there was one other I can't remember. It was a while ago I wrote that paper, but I didn't say it was more beneficial. I just said it had benefits. So let me be clear about that. So that's why I said I partly agree with the prompt for all the reasons that I mentioned that had to do with individual personal pursuits. I'm not
Well,
saying
but
that
of
having
all the
children is
things you
more
could have said,
beneficial to
that's what
those.
you decided to say though. Like have 2 to 3 kids before you turn 33 if you're gonna have them, because then you're less likely to get ovarian cancer.
I'm more saying that if that is something you choose for yourself as an
No, no,
individual,
no, no,
that,
no,
that there
no.
are
I
some
want to
benefits. I'm not saying go
know.
have them. I
Hold
wouldn't
up. I
advise
want to
anybody to
know
have children that
because
don't want them.
my bad, my bad. I'm sorry. I can't believe this shit. Didn't you major in computer science? You major in something else?
Uh, no, I didn't know. I majored. Well, my understud was in computer science, but my I was a business major.
And you talking about something you wrote for your thesis about women having 2 to 3 kids before the age of 33 to reduce the chance of ovarian cancer?
It wasn't a thesis. It was more like an argumentative essay
So
for
yeah, that's
one of
what
my
you
third year classes.
Leon. Stop fucking playing with me, Leon. Like What the fuck
What?
is you talking about? No, what the fuck is you talking about? That shit don't make no fucking sense.
Okay. I'm just saying that, like, for
Okay,
those women
somebody, all
who
right,
choose.
I'll go with your high, a business major, a nigga who majored in business. And this whole conversation about women being liberated and it's tied to certain behaviors, and you came up here talking about, well, if you had 2 to 3 kids before age 33, you reduce your chances of ovarian cancer. You think that makes some motherfucking sense?
Well, now that you reflected back,
Yeah,
in
that
the
shit sound
context
fucking
of no.
stupid. Why is you playing?
I thought we was having a conversation.
Nah,
I ain't
nigga,
playing.
no. This the conversation, but you just talking bullshit. Come on, be for real. But you ain't about to go get fingered or fucked in your ass. You might be. So you can have a more
No,
in your life.
no. Don't wish that on.
Because
Don't wish that on me.
getting
Kara.
a G structure, getting a G what is it called?
We'll never know.
G-spot.
I don't know.
No.
know.
Getting
We'll never know. We'll never
put
know.
more endorphins in your body and lead to a longer
We'll never know.
life.
I'm gonna be.
So
I'm
why
gonna
the
be
fuck would you
endorphin
come
and
up here,
deprived.
Leon? So let me ask you a question. You know the overall topic going on right now. A man with daughters will come up here and say that bullshit you just said.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm not advocating for it. I'm just.
And then you
just
said
having a
it was your
conversation.
thesis, like you majored in some type of biology.
No. It was an argument.
And then
of
you
essence,
said it
not
was
a
more like
thesis.
an article. Man, you fucking playing. Why y'all niggas lie so much?
I wrote an argument of essay. The thesis of the paper was
No.
that
A thesis of a fucking. Come on. A thesis of an essay. So the overall point of the essay, you came up here like you did some real deep diving and shit. Come on, what is going on?
Hey, I did some research on that paper. I had
nigga.
Little bit.
No, be honest. Say you came up here, you was on some bullshit. You definitely lied about your credentials and thought like, what the fuck was your goal?
I just wanted to have a conversation with you.
Yeah, thesis of an essay, not a fucking thesis. This nigga's lying. That's what I'm saying. He just came up here saying some bullshit.
Hey.
Thank you, Drika.
It's all right.
So are you gonna admit that you came up here on some bullshit and was lying to us and playing our motherfucking face, or no?
I don't feel like that wasn't my intent.
No. Don't talk around it. I asked you outright. You gonna admit you was on some bullshit? You came up here lying? No.
I don't admit that.
I'm trying to make it.
I answered your question. No. No, I answered your question. No, I'm not going to admit that. That wasn't my intent.
All right, here's my question. Seriously, what response was you expecting from that statement?
I thought we were just going to have like a very pleasant conversation. And, you could tell me if I was wrong or right. And then, I was going to listen. That's it.
Y'all niggas be lying. I just want y'all to see how fast he lied and came up and tried to make that shit sound like it was fucking sophisticated. And this motherfucker talking about he wrote a essay with a thesis topic sentence. He's talking about a topic fucking sentence.
That's how you write the papers. I didn't come up with it. That's how you write it.
You lying. Y'all get on my nerves with this fucking lying. Go ahead, no. Go ahead, Star Girl.
Hi, everyone.
How you doing?
I'm fine, miss. How are you?
I'm all right.
In regards to the prompt, I don't think it's good for women. But I have a part of me understands where you're coming from, and then here's my explanation, right? I feel like society has treated women as just incubators. We're just meant to give birth, take care of the children, and die. Or unalive, or on TikTok, right? Unalive. They don't treat, society doesn't treat us as human beings with our own wants and needs and other aspirations. As a woman, you're only told to aspire to be a mother, right? So from that point of view, I understand why more and more women are choosing not to even get in relationships and get pregnant or keep pregnancies, because they want to live their lives outside of just being a mother or motherhood, right? But if we're talking about the world and human population wise, it's not good, because it's eventually going to keep declining and then we're going to go extinct, but that's like super far-fetched.
But like I said
Yeah.
earlier, I don't know if you heard the statement. It's 8 billion people on the planet, right? It's never been that many fucking humans on the fucking planet, right? That's what I'm saying. And you can refer to that lie Leon just came up here, how he tried to like make it
I
seem
didn't
like
even hear what he said.
oh, let me summarize it for you, right? He tried to come up here and
Mhm,
pretend like he could give us a point from a position of authority, like he had the
mhm.
credentials and he
No,
was
I didn't.
credible enough. No, don't interrupt
Let
me.
her
Like
talk.
he was credible
Let her
enough
talk.
for us to go by there. So I want you to really think about the motherfuckers telling us that it's a bad thing, a bad thing. How fucking cold is it right now? Like what's going on with the motherfucking climate? Like what's going on with
Yeah,
the ice capsules and shit? And those are the same
yeah.
motherfuckers telling us on the planet, well, we ain't never had this motherfucking amount of people that we need to have more babies because it's a bad thing because we're gonna go extinct. Now, really think about that. Thank
That's
you for
why
listening.
I said sorry. Go ahead. I
But the
didn't mean to
second part I
interrupt.
wanted to say, I also want people to understand it. It's not just that women are just realizing, deciding like they don't want to do this no more. No, there are literally women who life's so fulfilled, they ain't even thinking about that shit. They didn't even have to make a conscious decision because their focus has been somewhere totally different.
Yeah. I feel like it's a systemic issue. That's why in a lot of countries, girls are allowed to go to school because when you educate women, we realize that we aren't just incubators. Like we can do literally anything we want. I can
Well,
have
it's
a
not
career
just
if I want to
incubators.
have a
We're not
career.
incubators
I
at all. If you know anything about an
No,
incubator,
I'm not. That's
no,
not
I
how
know, but
I'm a lady,
the
right?
language. Hold on, listen. What I'm saying, language is important. An incubator is something you put a fertilized egg into, right? Women are
Hmm.
not incubators where the egg is already fertilized and it could just go anywhere and survive. I can't take the egg and give it to Tasha up the street and she can incubate the baby. We're not incubators. We're creators
The
of life.
reason why, okay, I'm a science student, so I know the biology behind it, but I'm
Well, when you say
choosing
you were
to
saying,
use.
hold up, no, because y'all be coming up here playing. It's a
No, no,
lot
hold
of
on, please.
different
I just let me
sciences.
just
Hold
let
up,
me land.
no, no,
Just
no,
let
no,
me
no,
land.
no, no. Hold up. If you're gonna say you're a science student, which science are you a student of? And are we talking about a class you taking, or just like something you have expertise in?
No, I'm talking about my major.
It's just science. Your
Um,
major is science.
no, my major is pre-health actually. Um, but I didn't bring that up to make it seem like I'm an expert because I'm not. Again, I'm a
But you did.
student,
That's exactly
right?
why you did
Um,
it. That's
no,
exactly why
but
you said that.
I brought it up because the reason why I chose the word incubator is because if you've ever read the book, The Giver, if you've read that book, that's that's where my POV comes from, and that's why I chose to use that word.
Because you're doing a lot of talking. The Giver by the Dystopian Society, right?
Hmm.
That don't mean you're going to
Hello.
use the word incubator and then you like you a science. Man, stop fucking playing. Go ahead, Drika. What the fuck is going on with y'all today?
Hey Tara, Leon came up here lying. That's what started it. That's
Right.
what
What the
started
fuck?
it. That's what fueled
How
the
you gonna put this
bullshit.
on me?
that's what
How you gonna put that on me?
that's what
That ain't
No.
fueled.
fair.
No, we're gonna be talking about that shit for months. So you came up here and lied. Talking about you wrote a fucking essay in the 5th grade. That shit was crazy. But go
for
ahead,
years,
Drika.
for years. But yeah, so I'm gonna get straight to
Wait, can I finish
it,
my point though?
No, because
baby.
you lying. I asked, no, nobody's gonna say there's
Can
it's major's never just science. You're lying. I don't like
I
when people
told
just
you
come
it's
up here.
pre-health.
So
I'm
what's
No,
your
not
point?
lying.
Why?
no,
Okay, well
man.
get to your point then. I want to see if you can get to your
Yeah, let me
point.
get to my
Bad.
point.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, Tara, you made like you said that there's never been that many people on Earth and et cetera, et cetera. I agree with you, and that's why when I was saying in my explanation, I was like, it's very far fetched because the argument is always, oh, we're gonna be extinct. We're gonna go extinct, but like that is super far fetched. That's not just gonna happen in a day.
Yeah, I just
So
wrote
yeah,
that
I do think
down.
that.
So hold up. No, you wasn't adding anything. And what you said was some bullshit. And I want you to address that part, to be honest. Y'all, real quick, make sure y'all tapping the screen, sharing the
What
live
bullshit are you
out,
talking
and
about?
sending daily heart needs. What you say?
I said, what bullshit are you talking about?
I already called out the bullshit.
You said I didn't address something.
No, I already made the point that I guess you're trying to make right now, and when you try to make it seem like you had credentials was crazy.
No, the only
Now
reason why
you
I brought it up is
saying you
because
did
you said I was
pre-health.
slow because I didn't
I
understand
never said you
biology
were
because you
slow.
said
No,
women
no, I
are not
didn't call you slow.
incubators.
I said you were
You were, that's what you
lying.
were implying.
If you felt
That's
like
why
your
you tried
slowness
to
was
break
being
it down and
exposed,
you tried
that's
to
not
say,
on
"Oh,
me.
well, the egg is fertilized," and I
So you
understand that,
wanted to
and that's the only reason
argue?
why I brought up my
You wanted to
You're
education.
not
argue, or
even
do you?
saying shit.
No, I'm not.
Well, then, because you had the opportunity to just state your point, and instead you reiterating something, and you're trying to prove to
I didn't
strangers.
reiterate anything. I stated my point and I was done. I
Okay,
had just asked her a question because I thought she said I didn't address something. That's what I was asking about.
okay, so you
You can
finished.
speak.
So you finished.
This lady said she majored in pre-health. Y'all just be coming up on the internet saying anything.
That's not, what do you, first of all, I go to George Brown College. You can Google it. That's the major
Like
pre-health.
instead of hold on,
What are
you
we
just tell
talking
another
about?
lie for another. Somebody googling the school, there ain't gonna be a picture of you there. What is you talking about?
You stupid. You
You said pre-health is not a
not gonna be
major.
on the Google ain't gonna pop
You
up
said
George
pre-health is
Brown
not a,
and
do I need to show my
Stargirl.
student ID? What are we talking
You
about?
don't have
No,
to
hold
prove
You
on,
said
anything,
hold
pre-health is
on.
not a
man.
major. Yes,
Hold
it
on.
is.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay, so that explains it. You okay. All right, baby.
Yes,
Just
exactly. Pre-health is literally a major. You guys sound slow as fuck. I never said, I didn't say anything.
no, just mute up, baby. You got it. You got it.
No, you're being
No.
disrespectful.
Pre-health
And
is
now that
not a
I'm giving you your
motherfucking degree.
energy,
No, that's not a major.
yes, it is. I just took
No,
this. It is. Like, you're trying to discredit me. Yes,
It
it
is.
is.
no.
And
Look
you
it
Then
can
up.
Google
you're not
it.
credible.
In Canada, yes, it is. Yes, it
You
is. In
everywhere.
Ontario specifically.
Notice every time
Yes,
we
it
ask her a
is.
question, she throws something else out there.
Right now.
What
Anyway,
was the question? What was the
Okay,
question?
look, girl, you drunk off maple syrup. We about to move on. Let me say what I got
What
to
was the
say.
question? I don't even drink maple syrup. So
This bitch done. This bitch done tapped into a motherfucking maple tree, and she drunk as a
that's the
motherfucking
only
bitch.
stereotype you know. That's
That's
the
the
only,
best stereotype. Now hush
oh,
up.
well,
Now hush up.
no.
I mean, she
Hush
knows
up.
y'all
Let
get
me
milk in
finish.
bags. She know that as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot another Canadian up here. Jesus Christ. Okay. Y'all, let me say what I got to say. Sam, you been up, you keep unmuting. Y'all got to shut the fuck up for a second. Yeah, I think that the declining birth rate is beneficial. It's helpful. It's good for women. It's all the things, right? I think that to some of the points that was being made, I do think that it's a manipulation and a game that's being played, trying to make this argument that, hold on, let me get out the way. Trying to make this argument, like a lot of men come up here gaslighting us, trying to say, oh, like what about the human race? The human race would be fine, and even if it isn't, well then y'all need to get y'all shit together. We've already stepped out of what should be, what our instinct should be. And we've been reproducing in environments that are not healthy for the children already, which is not how we would do. We would be adjusting, and we haven't. We've been doing artificial adjustments, and we've been socializing people to thinking that having children regardless is what's necessary. And the reason why we've been doing it is because the children are used, or people are used as laborers. So I think that women would be way better off if we stopped giving children. I just think that full stop.
Yeah, definitely that's the case. But like, even what I was saying is like the fact that the birth rates are going down, whatever, is a symptom of women having more rights and more opportunities because like you busy doing other shit. Um, but go ahead. Hold up. What's your name? Virgil.
Oh, yes. Yeah, the declining birth rates. I mean, if the ultimate goal, like if we're gonna take this to its logical extreme, like let's say the declining birth
Well,
rates, it's
hold on, pause. What logical extreme?
like I'm just never
No,
mind.
no, 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 no. What's the logical extreme?
I'm saying I'm going to take it to the logical extreme.
No, no, no,
I'm
no.
about to
You said
explain
you want
it.
to address this logical extreme. What's the logical extreme?
I'm saying I'm going to. I'm gonna put it into the logical extreme. Like I'm going
Okay, go
to.
ahead.
Yeah, so basically, if we're gonna take it to the logical extreme, it's going to be the declining birth rates and the continual pattern of that, the declining birth rates, and the human race just goes extinct. I mean, if that's the ultimate goal, then sure, and that would make it good for women if that's their ultimate goal.
So your logical extreme is going extinct.
Yeah, like if the declining birth rates
Your
continue.
response to
I
it.
disagree with that.
No, I just want to make sure I got clarity. The logical extreme is extinction.
Yes,
And
if the pattern of declining birth rates
And your
continues.
response is that's good if that's the goal for women.
Yes, if that's the ultimate goal, then yeah, sure, it's good for women.
All right, okay. Go ahead. What's up, Gaslight?
Hey Tara, how you doing?
Hey.
Yeah, I disagree with that. I don't think that's.
Hold up. Let Gaslight Mama go real quick, because you was already saying some bullshit. Let's be for real. I want you to cycle back on that shit you said earlier.
You gonna put me in timeout?
No,
Yeah,
you
well,
want me.
it's
No,
it's
I
not
want you to
time out.
address
It's
that
just
shit you said. How you just came up here lying to us like that.
so what if declining birth rates are good for women? If they're good for women, then we should encourage women to do that. And when we encourage those women who don't want to give birth to do these things, we should also encourage them to work harder, and we should put them to work. We should have them out here doing manual labor, real tough manual labor, because giving birth wasn't hard enough for them. So
So
we
when
got
you
to make
say
something.
encourage, what do you mean by encourage the women? Because I keep
I'll tell them,
clarifying that it's literally a response or a symptom of women having more rights and opportunities. So I'm confused what you mean.
but yeah, encourage them to continue fighting for the rights that they don't have. We should, if this is what they want to do, we should support it in ways that we see fit to support
But there
them
are other
not
things
giving
like
birth.
having more educational opportunities. So what are you talking about manual labor?
Oh no, we don't want to do that. That don't make sense.
Yeah, it did
Um,
make sense. You're right.
Yeah, giving them more like opportunity for education. They have all the same opportunity for education. I don't know how we would give them more opportunity. The opportunity is present already.
How are you
Um,
part of the we giving more? Especially
I'm a
if
man.
like,
I'm
yeah,
part
I
of the
know, but like if
patriarchy.
you, all right, so if, especially in the black community, because you black mostly, right? And if women are outpacing men when it comes to education, how are you, what are you talking about the we? How are uneducated men come together like we going to do this?
No, we the patriarchy. Even if men are uneducated, they still hold this power, that y'all have given us. We still hold this power, so we could talk to the educated man, and educated man like the to be praised by men. Men like the praise of other men. So if we tell them, hey, yeah, don't give those women the opportunities that men have, even the less educated ones, and we'll support you, they're going to do that because they value male support more than female support. And
Now,
and
and I appreciate that you fixed your language. You went from we to they. Long as you do recognize that.
well, no,
That's
no.
all. No, no,
Well,
no.
you made
We
the
good.
sure. I got you. You made the distinction, so I just wanted to follow along your line of reasoning and thought. So I said,
No,
we,
you just like naturally shifted it to another group, and I'm glad
yeah,
that you understand that.
it's
What's
natural
up,
to do that. Also, I want to point out that incubators are used in hospitals, not for warming eggs in the neonatal intensive care unit, or NICU as it's
No,
called.
no, they have incubators for chicken eggs.
They have incubators for
And they
babies
got them
too,
in the
human
labs
babies.
too.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying that you can get an incubator for chicken eggs. You don't have
You
to be in
can.
the hospital. You could be on a farm somewhere.
It's true, but well, she's not here anymore. I don't know her being a science student. She should have said that, but whatever.
Go ahead, Mama. What's up?
Hey yo, Tara, happy Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, it's Super Bowl today?
Yeah, I don't know what time it come on though, but
I
And
ain't
why
Super
y'all
Bowl
watching
niggas
that
time.
ain't
shit.
watching the Super Bowl?
Drinker,
Hey, Marmar.
bully behind you, a damn bully. Hey yo, I told you about the comments. Yo, you was in her live last stream.
Yeah, Tara was there.
Yo, you see what I'm talking about? See, you talk about me. Y'all be condoning the bullying. This shit crazy. But
Now, don't
anyways,
keep saying that word. That's
oh,
crazy.
my bad, Tara.
Not
I
from
got you.
somebody who exploit women for
Yo, no, no,
money.
no, no,
Don't,
no,
no,
no, no,
no, no.
no.
We doing this.
I don't exploit nobody. Don't do that.
All right, you want to stay on topic then? 'Cause if you gonna keep on that B word, we can talk about men who exploit women for money.
Man, we ain't exploiting nobody. I don't know what you talking about,
All right,
right?
go ahead then.
What if declining birth rates are good for women? It's not good for women right now. Is that what you're saying? But what if it is? I'm not like, is it bad right now?
No, what I'm saying, no, it is good for women.
Right. Okay. So if
Oh,
it's good,
why the TV so loud? Oh, you got the baby in there.
yeah.
Yeah, what you think about it?
I mean, shit. Hey, yo, if it's good for y'all, it's good for me too. You know what I'm saying? No babies, no nothing. Hey, yo, I could, you know what I'm saying? Everybody could live. We could, you know what I'm saying? Less kids, more money, right? Climb up the financial ladder. You know what I'm saying? We probably live longer. I don't know. Who knows?
So you illogical fallacy and gaslight with his collective we on the same way. Y'all got the same point. All right, that's cool.
But I mean, it ain't bad. It ain't. Listen, if it's good for y'all, right? Because realistically, right? Less children. I mean, eventually. Not saying that since dudes is already not most men. I don't know the percentage exactly of how many men pay child support. Less, you know, emotional manipulation, all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if women ain't having babies, that means more than likely they staying away from men. And if they stay away from men, that means more than likely there's less crime. Well, I wouldn't say like hypothetically, I would assume that, you know what I'm saying, the more they stay away from these men and stop entertaining them, right? That that'd pretty much like bring down like crime rates amongst men and women. Not saying that would happen per se, right? I'm not sure. I mean, that could be true that crime rates amongst men and women happen because men and women interact with each other. But if that, ceases to exist, I would only assume, I would guess that those rates would go down. I'm guessing, right? I'm not saying I'm
Real
correct.
quick, Brother Bear, you a mod now. I made you a mod, Brother Bear. All right, yeah, all right, I got you.
Dang, I can't be mod though. All the chicken I throw in this joint, that's crazy, son. All right, I see how you moving, Taro. Say less.
Man, that's crazy. Not you mad at me. He a mod, y'all. He a mod. What's up, Tyrone?
What's the logic in your race going?
Why you starting? Hold up, if it's a question on screen, why you starting with a question?
What's the logic in erasing your race over career? Do you see anybody else
You do not answer questions, or you want to just you follow up with a
do?
question? And I'm
But I'm
follow up with
saying,
a question.
where's the common sense in unaliving
Why are you
millions of
answering a
babies?
question with a question? I can ask questions too.
Where's the common sense in that? If we so
How's it
talking
gonna be
so
a conversation
intelligent,
if
Nah,
it's
but like
a
for me, like
question?
that
y'all
conversation,
finna
it kind of comes
y'all.
down to like I feel like we should be more producing as
Hold on,
BOK
Tyrone.
people,
You just gonna let this man come and
especially
speak over you like that? That's crazy.
cause bro, like we should
Because
know that
men
as like
because
BOK.
men are the foundation of families. That's why they under attack for the last 30 years and destroying the women through that process. So I don't understand the logic in this conversation. Like it's childish,
Understand a lot.
and I would rather my race go extinct because I want to chase a career. See, we need
Extinct.
to grow up. We need to
What's
grow up.
extinct?
Say which one of y'all stopped me talking like respectfully though, respectfully.
So you ain't
What's
saying nothing.
Well,
You
yeah.
ain't.
And can I say this, Tara? Listen, if y'all gonna say respectfully, if you gonna say respectfully, right, you supposed to disrespect somebody first. That's the point of saying respectfully. You know what I'm saying? That's how you supposed to use respectfully. I'm tired of y'all using respectfully in the wrong way. Shit is irritating, but I fuck with it though.
He
Sorry.
didn't even make a point though. So
I
he not
bet.
saying nothing.
Shit, we
Yo,
learning.
yo,
We
yo,
All
learning.
right, go ahead and learn it,
respectfully,
because Tyrone not talking about nothing.
respectfully,
Yeah, we keep talking about respectfully
What
though.
up, Tyrone? Let learning go. Learn, you got
Yeah,
unmute. My bad, I muted you by
yeah.
mistake.
Appreciate you, sister. Yeah, I just wanted to say for us, I feel like we should kind of, what if declining birth rates are good for women? For me, I feel like it's not because it's like, yeah, for me, it's not good for women. It comes down to like the way of life and how life works, and like women on here like to reproduce, and like what does that leave us to? We gotta ask, what does the decline of women having birth rates, what does that lead to? That leads to there being no earth, or being a
Hold on,
low
you think, hold
population.
up, real quick, you think you think the decline in birth rates going to get rid of the earth?
Nah, but like if you, bro, but like if we do it to a extent, that's what I'm saying. Like I am thinking of the worst case scenario. That's how you gotta
You
think. Like
think the
I'm
worst
thinking
case
of,
scenario is that the earth just going to disappear?
because let's say like no woman is having kids and this is that, and it's like everybody just yeah. So it's like that's a possibility. That's definitely
Means
a
everybody.
possibility.
It
So
means
like
the
we
people
cannot
in the
rule that out.
earth.
I mean,
We
just
cannot
in
rule that out. So
That man said
shit.
the whole planet going to go
But
extinct.
that's a possibility.
It's
you
going
That's
should
a
to, the earth
invest
just
possibility.
going to
into
disappear
the
from the solar
Trendy stock.
system.
That is a
That's true.
possibility.
You know what? All
I
right,
mean,
okay. All
to be
right.
fair, he's not wrong. It only exists because we acknowledge it. If we're not here to acknowledge it, it doesn't exist.
Then
No,
that's
that's
why you
not true. That's not
egotistical.
true.
Nah, that's science right there. That's deep.
It's not. Even if we aren't here, the Earth would
Thank you,
still be
Taylor.
observable. It doesn't, just because the Earth isn't observable doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Like if you're not here to
You
perceive
can't
a
prove it.
tree, that doesn't
So
mean the
what's
tree doesn't
this?
exist.
So what's this
Like
life
that, no,
right
that's
now?
a fair point though. Like to
So
say
what's
the
this
earth gonna
life?
disappear, like nigga, what? What you
No, but
talking
No,
like,
about?
so
he.
what's
I don't
so
think
what's
that's what
this
he
life
didn't
right
mean
now?
that.
So what's this life right now? So what is it?
Who needs an enemy when
What's
women
the hey
thinking
yo,
like
Terry?
this?
He
This is
said,
getting
"What's
too
this life?"
what?
Nah,
What?
literally. So what is happening right now? So what's this human experience
Oh,
we
man,
having right now? What
we
is it?
It
got
depends on your
no
worldview. It depends
What
on
Somebody
your
is
bang
it?
out a
No,
worldview.
bunch of
it's like
20 year
what
y'all
is
ain't
olds.
this
making no good
experience we having
arguments
right
at
now?
all.
If like that's insane. So what is this? Like you tell me then.
I mean,
Hold
Tell
on,
me.
it depends on your worldview. Like if you're a Christian, you would believe that we're put on this earth to glorify God, to live our life according to God's will. If you're an atheist, we're just here because we spawned here miraculously
Yeah,
because of
that's my
Adams and
phone.
things like that. Like
Hmm.
our existence has
So
no meaning.
so no
Cause
one
that
really
ain't
knows
even.
then.
Hold on, sir. Hold
That's
up.
not what I said.
No. We not about to do some random
That's
thoughts
what
of the
I
flow
concluded from
here.
that.
Hold up. But what's up, Simply?
Hi.
Hey.
I think it is good. Being a mom is hard. Giving birth is really hard, depending on the woman and everything that women go through. I don't think it's a bad thing. These
What
same
do you
men up
think
Right.
here.
causes the birth
I
rate
don't
to
think women
decline? Hold
understand
on,
like
real
the
quick.
broad scheme of
Man,
things. They don't understand it. They just
Hold
think of
this
up.
now
is
and this
Y'all
this
don't
earth
even let me
is
now.
talk.
finish. Stop.
No. They eager to say nothing. What do you think is causing the decline in birth rates? Because it's
Pregnancy
not
hurts.
necessarily a thing that we doing. It's a thing that's happening. What do you think happens on a larger scale that the birth rate just decline?
There are men
Thank you,
who
Lady
are not.
Q.
They are
Hold on, not you, not one fish, two fish. Go ahead, Simply.
What was your question? Because I couldn't hear you.
That was kind of rude,
What do you
sister.
think is causing it?
The decline in birth?
Yeah, what do you think is causing? What do you think has happened that the birth rate has declined amongst women? What do you think is different from before?
Women are waking up to that men really don't have to take care of their kids if they don't want to, and they don't want to deal with that, so they're opting out of it completely.
Yeah, and I
Based,
also want to say
based.
it's also tied to like having reproductive choices like access to
Absolutely.
contraception. Thank you, Lady Q. Um, Thank you, Jazz. Education opportunities, the ability to have your own career, autonomy, right? Because it's not, like I was saying earlier, it's not always just this conscious decision. Sometimes you're just busy with life. Life is life, and you got opportunities, and your priority isn't like, oh, what the baby's happening. You traveling and shit. You going to class. You like working on yourself.
Exactly what the elites
It's
want
not
from you.
even, hold up, sir. It's not even like a conscious thought. It's just something that's happening. Thank you for the galaxy, Lady Q. I appreciate your support. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's a react. Like, if you look at societies where women have more autonomy, access to education, like a birth rate decline is just something that happens. It's not always a thing like, oh, these niggas ain't shit, because they not shit. Don't get me wrong. It's just happening as a result of having other options. It's like, why you didn't eat steak? I was at the fish house or wherever you go eat fucking seafood, and I wasn't even thinking about the steak. You see what I'm saying? The food was so good, I didn't even realize steak was an option somewhere else. You see what I'm saying?
But Terry, bro,
Yeah,
like the way you
I agree with
talking,
that.
bro, but like Terry, but like the way you talking is
Who?
like you made this
Hold up,
slide with your
who?
mindset
Hold up,
already.
who?
Like you got
Who?
your mindset.
Thank you, Queen. No, who
Yeah.
you talking about? Thank you, Queen.
Tara, I
Yeah,
said the
hold up, nigga.
host.
Hold up, nigga. You first of all, you can't even read interrupt. That was fucking crazy.
Hey,
Let
yo,
Bumba go
chill.
real quick. No, let Bumba go real quick. Damn.
Well, I think basically the declining birth rates are due to it's very easy to bang out a bunch of 20-year-olds. And by the time they get of birthing age, they all used up and
Thank you, Lady
nobody want to do it.
King. I
Are
appreciate you, Lady
20-year-olds
King.
not
Hold
birthing
up,
age?
y'all.
Yo,
So these niggas ain't saying shit. Hold
Are
up.
No,
Thank
20-year-olds
you,
son,
not
you're
Lady
birthing
still,
King.
you're
age?
still a
Thank
kid
you,
at 20 years
Queen.
Hey
old.
You
Tara,
can
you
have a
want to
kid
hear
at
what you
20.
want to hear. That's
You
why I
can have a
said you
child
got
at
a
20 years old.
agenda.
What are you talking
I
about?
You can have a
Hey
child at
Tara,
Birthing
I
16
see
age.
you.
too.
I
You
see you,
shouldn't.
Tara. You can't fool me.
But
You
people
can't
have
fool
kids
me.
at 20 all the
I
time.
You
mean,
What are
if
can't
you
you if
fool
you
me.
talking
really want to
about?
be
No, they're
logical though,
called the
right?
I
Think
see
about it like
behind.
this,
That's
right?
just
My
your opinion,
goodness,
No,
bro.
no. Can I
that was
say
I see
crazy.
your
something?
play.
Imagine,
I see
imagine
your
being an
strategy. I
average Joe,
understand
right?
what you're doing.
They're called
No, it's
mistakes.
what I'm not understanding though, right? Imagine being an average Joe and you see a woman very successful. She got everything that she living an American dream. It would be smart to say, yo, I could use that as yo, I want to get there, but I don't understand. Not saying all niggas, but to see that niggas be like, nah, I don't care, I don't want that. Y'all niggas is
Well, bro,
tripping.
please, I need to make that a
Nah, you
stickler.
got to get her pregnant.
Nah, I'm talking about like the host. But yeah, brother, bro, not like get what you saying, but I'm like talking about the host. But for
Hold on,
me,
what
it's
am I
kind of a
doing?
point of it's like it's kind of like a selfishness, and it's like this is what the white tea supremacy want.
Exactly. It is selfish.
That's what they want because that's their
It is
agenda. So we
selfish.
gotta
Nah,
understand. That's why I
Hold on,
said
their
let
this
me
agenda.
woman
cook real
here,
quick.
Wait,
Hold
it's
the
up.
so is it
host.
selfish
That's why
or
I
is the
keep
white man's
Sharon.
pointing at
agenda?
the host.
Hold up,
Because what's
Sharon.
the
Let me
host's
cook real
agenda?
quick.
Ask
It's
questions.
destruction. It's
Wake up. Open
destruction.
your eyes. I'm
I
telling you.
know
Having
y'all hear
kids
the
is like
host
going to
talking. Why
jail.
are y'all still talking?
Because
Man,
the
y'all
host
don't
got
know
an
nothing like
agenda.
that, do it?
Hold on, let me go
I
Yo,
ahead.
literally
Tara, let
know
me
y'all hear
borrow
her
this, yo.
talking.
This
Hold up,
shit
y'all.
crazy.
Hold up, mama. Hold up. Go ahead, learning. Learning spitting. Let that man cook.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's real though. It's real. I'm not saying nothing, but it's like when
You're not
you know what I
saying
mean?
nothing.
Like
You're right.
when you now you know what it is, cause like when you really start to ask the questions, it like you really start to put things together. It's like, wow, so why would we want a less, you know, like what does that do to society? How does that benefit us as a people, as a race? So like we gotta ask these questions. Who is pushing this agenda? Like
Yeah, women
why
don't
will
think
birth rates?
So
women aren't
I got
Because
thinking
one
about
women,
question.
that. They're
Hold
just
up.
thinking
That's
about
I
okay
got
how
the
one.
is
here
too.
it
and
No,
how
now.
hold
is
on.
it
I
Hold
got
up.
one
Let
Everyone
question.
right
Sharon
now
go.
what
Hold up,
feels good
has
y'all.
this
Let
now.
Sharon
has
go
this
over
been a
the
way of
candlelight
life?
after
So
me. Hold
I
up.
got
Hold
a
up, real quick.
question right quick for everybody to think about. I'm gonna give my submission, but I just have a question I want everybody to ponder about silently. Is it black women being selfish or is the white man's agenda? Which one is
Thank
it?
you.
Hold
Thank you.
on.
Ooh,
Silently,
eh,
silently. I
that's
know the
deep.
answer is, but
That's a
silently.
deep question.
So
It can't
anyways,
be
to answer
white
the
people
prompt,
because
what are
the talent
That's
will
declining
get
birth
deep.
in
rates
That's
for
too.
Hold
deep.
up.
women?
Let him finish.
That's actually what it is. I don't know if the other men on this panel realize this, but women do not benefit from pregnancy. They don't
Oh
benefit
God.
from
Facts. Yo,
being
cook,
pregnant at no
Shenron.
point in
Cook.
time.
Cook him, Shenron. Cook him.
And here's the thing about it. A lot of y'all men that
You
be up here talking
touching it.
about, oh, well, what about the race? Y'all expect women to put their whole livelihoods, their whole well-beings on the line for what? To give men children? At the end of the day, and this is a fact, women's livelihoods and their lives are
Thank
more
you,
likely to be
Queen.
negatively impacted and affected
Hold
by
up.
being
Thank you.
pregnant.
Hold up. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate you. Go ahead, Sharon.
Women's livelihoods and their well-being are more likely to be negatively affected while they're pregnant. Let's be for real. Women lose teeth. Women break bones. Women go through all different types of, I'm going to say, changes and metamorphosis while they're pregnant. And
Even
none
go
of it is
bald headed.
inherently
Tell him,
beneficial.
Shenron. They even go bald headed out here. Shit, crazy.
Unfortunately, yes.
They was
So
bald
when we
headed
say
before the
that,
pregnancy.
so at the end of
Thank
the day,
y'all for
when
the
we try,
gift.
when we sit here and try to make it seem as if women are supposed to be obligated to have children just so they can satisfy men's version of progression, that really just shows that it's not. We're doing things that benefit us. We're not doing things that inherently benefit women, which is hypocritical when we talk about things that benefit the community. Being pregnant does not benefit women. Being a mother has no inherent benefit for women.
Who's saying
None of those
saying
things are
that?
inherently. None of those things are
Who's
inherently
saying
beneficial
that?
to
Who's
women.
saying that women are obligated to have children though? Nobody's saying that.
Didn't somebody just ask
So,
what's the
brother,
benefit to
so what's the
society?
woman's
Too many people
purpose?
talking.
Wait,
Hold
And
up.
So,
last I
what is
Hold
the
up.
woman's
He ain't
purpose?
laying
What is
yet.
her
to live
purpose?
and
whatever the fuck
unalive.
she determines it to be.
To live in a
The
No,
woman's purpose
what
is whatever
is
the fuck she determines it to be
Hold
as
up,
a
brother.
sentient animal on this planet. Just like y'all be like, oh well, we have a higher level of sentience. Humans are running the fucking planet because our level of sentience. The same level of sentience that allows humans to run this fucking planet is the same level of sentience that a woman can determine that she wants to do what the fuck she wants to do with her fucking body. She doesn't have to do no bioessentialist shit that she can choose not to do, like
100%?
being fucking pregnant and
100%.
being
It's
a
free
fucking
will,
mother.
my brother. But it's like, what is her purpose though?
Hold up.
Her
Hold
purpose is
on.
whatever the fuck she determines it to be. That's literally
She
what the
has
fuck I
to
just
live in
said.
her
He's
truth.
saying they don't have a purpose. That's what he's saying because he
They,
can't answer the
no,
question.
everybody's
That's
got
not
No,
a
what
I
he's
purpose.
literally just
saying.
answered the fucking
Everybody's got a
question.
purpose. Like, what are
No,
you
That
talking
that's
about?
children
literally
is no
what the
Everybody's
purpose
got
question
a
for
is.
purpose.
women.
No. Hold on. No, the answer to the question is literally what the fuck I said it is. Their purpose is what the fuck they determine their purpose to fucking be. It doesn't have to be none of this biosense trying to push, talking about, oh, well, they have more fucking kids and all this other shit.
Let's look at
Women have
nature.
no obligation to care about trying to
And
make the
completely
human fucking
antinatalist.
they have no obligation to do that. That's shit that men care about because it signifies our relationship and our control and access to pussy. That's all it is. We don't even be giving a fuck about children like that. We just care about trying to have a fucking lineage, i.e. a legacy. Other than that, we don't care about the raising of these fucking kids. All we care about is our access to pussy. And if we want to talk about, oh, well,
So
women be
No,
going
That's
through
that's
not every
you.
natural
man.
That's you. Speak for
Yeah, that's
yourself.
him. That's
pregnant.
not every
Speak
No,
for
man.
women
yourself,
go
black
through natural
man.
inclinations to where they want to have
Speak for
sex. I
yourself.
mean,
Yeah,
sex is the
he's
I
same
am
thing
not
with
like
men.
he's
that.
speaking for every
I am not
man.
I
like
mean,
you.
hey yo,
Speak
Can
for
if
he
you
yourself.
land
really
his
want
Speaking
to
for
be
every
plane?
technical, he
man.
cooking though. He really is cooking though. He
Yes.
No, he's
cooking.
not.
Until
He's
you
Y'all
not
don't
let
Nah, he
let
making
people
really
any
nobody
talk, and
cooking.
sense.
then hold
finish.
up.
Nah,
Let
He's
me
not
meet
making
people
I
any
talking at
can.
one
sense at
I
Let
all.
time.
did
him
like.
finish.
Oh no, Cameron, you breaking up.
Hey,
Your
I'll say this
signal
and I'm
fucking
gonna
Oh,
land.
bad.
I'm
shit.
gonna say something. I'm gonna land. You niggas that's on this panel right now. Oh, can y'all hear me? My bad. I'm driving.
Yeah, you say
Is
that.
it
You
better
can
now?
hear
Can
you.
y'all hear me?
That's against TOS.
Yeah.
You can't be driving on a live.
Okay, my bad. And then I'm gonna land. You niggas on the panel
No,
right
you
now.
go another room.
Women that might do some
Your phone
to
breaking up.
incentivize herself. What inherent benefit does being pregnant have to a woman? How does
so
a
Facts.
woman
so the
inherently benefit from being
sure.
pregnant outside of
Nah,
man's
you
social
right.
It's
constructs?
great. No.
Having
You
a
He's
right
child,
not
though.
right.
You
having a
right. You
child
right.
No,
You
that
no,
right.
he's not right.
having a child that
He's
unconditionally loves you like you
That's
love
not
them.
inherently
no,
beneficial because every
that's
day we see men on this fucking internet and on the planet demean women for having children. We literally
So
act as
that
if
no,
that doesn't
children
mean
are
that you're
more
not gonna
so
no.
a
have a
baggage
child
than a
that
blessing,
you love
and we
and
use
loves
it to
you.
demean women every
Wow,
fucking
that's
day.
crazy.
That
So you
doesn't
have
mean
to
that you're not
come
gonna
with
have a
something different.
child that loves you though.
So
Like, what
hold
are you
on,
talking about?
hold
But
on. We
how
do
does being
know.
pregnant benefit women?
So
I need one of you
so
niggas to answer me logically and with works
How
cited
does
how
being
being
Yes,
pregnant
pregnant
I can
inherently
benefit
answer it
benefits
women?
women.
logically for you.
To
yo,
be
I can
my
answer it
pregnant is
logically
a
for you.
blessing.
It
That's a
benefits
blessing from
them.
God.
Yes,
yo.
they're
So
if they
That's
align
life
there's
within
themselves.
no
itself. That's nature.
yo. Are y'all just like
To have a
purposefully
baby,
trying to?
not bruh.
Hey. Are
Just
y'all just
because it's
like
natural does not mean
Bruh,
that
so
purposefully
it's
my
trying
thing
inherently
to?
this.
Hold up.
beneficial.
Hold
Not,
up. Hold the
not,
fuck up,
bruh.
y'all. Hold
No,
up.
no, no.
Hold up. Hold up. Shut the fuck up. Damn. Everybody fucking talking. Shut the fuck up. Damn. Why the fuck y'all keep talking all at the same time? Fuck wrong with y'all? Tap the screen, y'all. Go ahead. What's your name? Virgil had something, and then hold up, learning. You got enough fucking conspiracy theories. Chill the fuck out.
Yeah, I was saying that women, the benefit of them being pregnant is that they have a child that loves them and they love unconditionally, right? So unless you're some sort of psychopath that doesn't love your children, most women end up having a love for their children. Look, in any women that aren't psychopaths, they have a love for their children and their child loves them back. Okay, That's the main benefit to having children, to populating the earth with children. Okay,
No,
children are
that is
children.
not an
Hold
inherent
on,
benefit to
I'm not
living.
Hold up,
finished.
John.
I'm not
Hold up,
finished.
John. We gotta pass the
Let
mic
him
around.
finish.
Hold
Let
up.
him
Children,
Let him
finish.
finish.
children are blessing. Children are blessings. They're not just something that is going to drag you down like we've been propagandized for. And also, here's another thing.
Hold on,
It's
no, no,
not
no.
just
Before you say another thing, y'all trying to get too many points
it's
out.
not
Can
just that
anybody hold
it's
up?
not
Can
just
somebody
that
counter?
black people. It's
Hold
happening.
up, hold up,
It's
hold up.
also
All right, bye,
white
nigga.
people as
Bye,
well.
bye, bitch. The fuck? I said no. No, anybody want to say how that shit was fucking stupid?
I
Yeah,
can.
oh,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead,
I can say
Gentle.
how.
Sharon.
Hold up, let Gentle go. Go ahead.
Nah, but let
Yeah,
me speak next though.
these
Nigga, shut
these
up.
these niggas up here saying some dumbass shit. In the
Up every
U.S.,
day.
40% of live births are to unmarried single women, and in the black community, that number jumps up to 47% of black women who have children are single and unmarried. Y'all be
Whose fault
talking
is that?
about children are a
Whose
blessing and
fault is
all
that?
this other goofy ass shit, but y'all the same niggas that turn around and say
It's
y'all
your
want to
fault.
date a
Stop
women
opening
with
your.
children.
Sir,
Y'all are
shut up and let
Stop
people
goofy.
opening your
finish.
Y'all
leg.
are goofy. Y'all
I'm
the
gonna just
same
start
niggas
dropping
that turn
people. Don't say
around and
nothing.
say that y'all don't want to be with a woman who already has children. When 47% of black women that have children are single mothers. Like, make it make sense. Y'all talking about it's a blessing and all that, but y'all the same ones that get gone when that baby come and now the woman is raising that child alone. It is very difficult to raise a child, especially by yourself. So for y'all to come up here and say that women should be having babies and the birth rates being low isn't a problem. I mean, or is a problem. Like
Facts.
y'all goofy, bro. Don't come up here and spit in that bullshit. Women, go ahead, get y'all degrees, travel, do what you want to do. Do not have these niggas babies, bro. Cause majority of the time they not gonna fucking help you raise it. So fuck what they saying.
And
So
we
Hey, yo,
I
I
don't
know.
like. Hey,
know.
yo, hold on. I like her.
Hold on. No,
She
no,
cool. She
hold on,
cool. I
hold
like
on.
her though. She valid.
Except she may be cool, but she said majority of the time, and if it's 47%, I'm no mathematician, but I do understand that half the time is 50. So if it's less than half, there's no way possible mathematically that it could be majority of the time, right? That aside, her inability to do math coherently is
First off, I said
that is
majority
no,
of
no.
the time they're not
I
gonna
know what
help
you say.
you with the
I know
baby,
what you.
bro. I said
Listen,
47%
listen.
are single when they
All right,
had a
Gentle,
baby.
let him finish. Hold
I
up,
know what
yo.
you
Just hold
said.
up, real
Now
quick.
you just
Hold
repeated it
up.
and we're
I
still
know
wrong.
people. Hold up, real quick, guys. I know people like want to say stuff when y'all talking over everybody. Nobody can hear nobody point. So y'all just trying to get y'all shit over. Let him finish, and then we.
My bad, sir.
Yeah. In addition to what Shinron said, because I do believe the person saying it's a blessing was in response to Shinron. The inherent value is humans are social people. If giving birth to a child, if a woman gives birth to a child, if you have someone who for a great amount of years is going to be around her, socially, people need to feel love. The average person needs to feel love or some type of emotional connection. That's an inherent benefit. This exists within humans by default. So to say there is no benefit, if you're talking about just pregnancy, the situation of being pregnant, then sure, whatever. But we understand that people are social, they're inherently social, they need to feel this emotional connection with others. And women benefit more from having children and feeling that connection than they would do if they were just to go out into the world looking for that connection. And let's be honest, if women couldn't give birth, what, and I'm saying this with respect to women, I don't think giving birth is this bad thing. I don't think it's all women are worth. But if we're honest about men, the way y'all view men is violent and tyrannical. If women could not benefit a man by way of giving birth, that shit would be bad for women.
It's already bad for women as we speak.
It
Women can
would be
give birth
worse
right now,
than
and motherfuckers is literally trying to force them in a position where they have no choice but to give birth in order to remain in proximity. And even the ones that
then it
do
would
give
be
birth, they still
worse.
being unalive. Like, let's be the fuck for real. The leading cause of unalivement for black mothers, the leading cause of black maternal mortality, especially when it comes to the first 3 years, is literally homicide. So what the fuck are we talking about?
Facts. And let's
You
give
said no.
Trevor the
Hold on.
250
Quick.
views.
You said The first 3 years. Notice how they take it, it's not about having a child. The things that they include into maternal homicide, you said the first 3 years. Imagine everything that can happen in 3 years. This is why they do that. So statistically, it looked like there's a
No,
link between these two. Listen,
there
bro,
is.
they literally include
There literally is a link between the amount of black women
Shinran,
that are being unalived by the men that impregnate them, or the men that
Shinran, they
they're
did.
dating while they're pregnant.
Shinran, they did the same thing with C19. They linked all of this stuff to C19, even though the actual cause of passing was something else. Because there was a correlation, they linked it to that. Those statistics that you see about the high mortality rate in women who've given birth, they even include women offing themselves and then blame it on giving birth. I assure you that while
No,
those
we're
numbers
talking
are,
about two
I
separate things.
assure, no, we aren't, because you've
I'm talking
probably
about
not
the
looked
amount of black
into it.
women that are unalived by
I'm
their
talking
partner. I'm
about,
talking about actual murder.
okay, in 3 years, do you know what could have happened in 3 years that would be the cause of that, and it has nothing, absolutely zero to do with the
I don't
child?
think you understand what I'm telling you, Gaslight. I'm saying that murder is a leading cause of maternal mortality when it comes to the first 3 years after a woman, either while she's pregnant or after she gives birth.
Three
That's what I'm saying.
years. She could have went out there and sucked 13
Hey,
different dudes
hey, yo,
off that
Gaslight,
was
I ain't
No,
gonna
you
lie.
believing,
It
can't.
but y'all
sound
are
like you
And
gonna
it
blame
still
condoning
it on
some
doesn't change
shit.
the
You
maternity.
fact
condoning
that
some shit you
murder
ain't
would be the
supposed.
leading
I'm not
cause of
condoning
unalivement. What are we
anything.
talking about?
I'm just saying that they're attributing these numbers to something that may have correlation, but does not inevitably mean causation.
The causation is these niggas unaliving these women. What the fuck are we talking about?
We're not talking about anything you're
That's
clearly
what the
not
fuck I'm
following.
talking about.
That's why I
He's
said
saying, what's
we
the
are
what?
not talking about
I
anything
see what
because
he's
you're not
saying, but
following.
hey, yo, Gaslight, you sound like a villain, gang. Oh God, bro, you damn.
No, listen. I sound like a villain because I'm not emotionally attached to the situation. It makes me know, never mind. This is why I can speak so freely of it. Because I'm not emotionally attached to it, I can acknowledge that what is and isn't without the bias of an emotional attachment to it. So sure, if I sound like a villain, then so be it. But the reality is I'm speaking on probability and possibility as opposed to just assuming things.
I want
It's
to
not an
respond to what
assumption.
go ahead. Oh, Shamar, you had something else you wanted to say?
Nah, go ahead. I just got home.
I,
Give me a few minutes.
I just wanted to respond to what I said, Gaslight. I did say 47% of black women who have children are single, and obviously we know that they're single, right? But when I said majority of these men not gonna help these women with the children, that goes for even married women. And they in a household, and the husband come home, kick his feet up, drink a beer, and watch sports. So I'm not talking about that. Was a whole separate point from the 47% of black women who are unmarried or single when they have these children. So even when the father is in the home, or if he is around, he's probably not doing as much work as the woman is.
Okay, thank you for that clarification.
It's 47%. No matter what you say after 40%, 47%, it's not the majority. So
I
Right.
agree with
But if
that
that's
point.
most
I
of
what
the
he's
was making
time
a
of
saying.
that
separate point.
Right, but Marmar, if it's most of the time of the 47%, then how the fuck is it not the majority? If I say that 47 amount, if I say that out of 100 people, 47 percent of those people were unalive through, pew pew violence, whatever, right? And then I said that a majority of those actually being done by actual like hands pew pews, right? That doesn't mean that what she said is wrong. It's just you have to fit it within what the parameters of the people we're talking about. 47% is not a majority. It's not even half. But if you say that a majority of that 47% have been unalived by the hand pew pews as opposed to like a rifle or like some other type of like semi-automatic pew pew or something like that, then yes, that matters. Within the confines of the 47% that she's referencing, if she's saying that a majority of those men are not going to be helping out or whatever, then what she said is still factual.
I'll agree.
What's up, John? You want to say something? All right, go ahead, Nikki.
Damn, what y'all afraid to talk? The fuck?
Sorry. I was in here making my bed because you hadn't unmuted me. I was trying to give y'all time to talk. Hi, Tara. Hi, everyone on the panel. I came up because at the point where I came up, you guys were arguing about percentiles and statistics, and I just wanted to input that statistics and depending on who's reading statistics, if you guys have ever took statistics in college, you know that depending on who's reading them, you can always skew them based off of your favor. And I also wanted to come on and make a point about when he was talking about the 47%, and he pretty much kind of like was dismissive about the I don't know who was talking at the time, but it was a girl. He was pretty much saying in a way that she's unintelligent because she's saying that 47% as if it's half and all of this. But in mathematics, if you ever took mathematics, you know that when you start talking about percentiles and you talk about 47%, that is something where you would also be rounding up fundamentally. So that would take you to being 50%. So she was really accurate in what she was talking about. And I also wanted to say that from me being a person that been listening in the audience, it seems that a lot of times whenever the women inside of the room are making a point about something, you guys are not necessarily open to hear it. But when a guy, I don't know who is the guy who's frequently speaking on the other end, is coming up and speaking, you guys seem to give him the respect. And I just wish that you guys will understand that women are just as intelligent and their talking points need to be heard just as well as, the man that you guys frequently want to listen to whenever he opens his mouth and speaks. So I'm just coming up to say that. You guys can continue on with your points. And
I'll
that's
say
all.
two things. First of all, thank you simply. I can tell by the way you breathe, and you got a big bed. I love that for you.
Nah, she nervous.
This bed is big, girl. I'm sorry, y'all.
I can tell, girl. But also I'm gonna say, not just as and such. These niggas don't be saying shit. No. They just be gaslighting and saying bullshit. I'm sorry.
But Tara, how
why is
47?
it like that? Like on every panel, like whether it's here, it's on Bigo, anywhere.
Because women are more educated, not less. That's the thing.
But I'm saying, Tyra, right? If you really, I get it. You can say it's about half, but from Gaslight perspective, he's saying 47 ain't 50. So even if you round up from 47 to 48, that's that, right? 2% difference. I can see like, yo, gang, yeah, I still gonna call it half, right? But he's saying to be extremely accurate, he going by the exact number. Like, yo, 47, you can't. I never seen 47 rounded up to 50% under no circumstances. I never seen that.
No, if you went to the nearest 10, hold up. No, if you went 47 to the nearest 10, it's 50.
Exactly. The common sense. Thank you.
Nah, ain't no nearest 10. We being exact.
Now, in mathematics, you're gonna round up to the whole. I don't know if you ever paid attention, but in math you do run. Hey, maybe it's just me.
So if I got 15% in a math equation, I'm gonna just round it up to 20. My math teacher would look at me like I'm a dunce bat. Like, yo, brother, promote my classroom.
Yeah, if it's the
What
nearest
are you
10,
talking
then
about?
round it up.
Hey, no, Marmar, here's the thing. Even if I granted them grace and rounded it up to 50, 50 still isn't majority, which was her claim. And also, percentages and percentile are different. I don't know how you conflated those two. If you've ever done mathematics, you'd know better.
What the fuck is y'all even talking
We're
about?
getting away from the topic.
No, he's right though.
But her claim was not that 47
by
was most.
technicality, he's right. By technicality, he's right. 50% isn't the majority.
Can we
But
also
46
say
It
this?
doesn't
Like,
matter
y'all,
about the numbers.
y'all
You're
want to
getting away from the
argue
topic.
statistics.
Yeah.
Y'all want to argue
Hold on,
statistics so
we're
bad.
not gonna keep arguing for right now. Hold up.
But they
Hold
also
up. Now move away from that shit.
But they also was arguing, like he also made a point that I didn't agree with too. When he said, he's like, well, since I'm emotionally there, I'm able to pretty much he's saying because he doesn't have a emotional connection to the topic, like he's pretty much saying that he's able to see it from a better standpoint. But to be honest with you, I disagree. I think that when you're a person who's physically been able to have an emotional connection to something and actually go through it, then you're going to understand at a deeper level than somebody who's just sitting there formulating their opinions based off of something that they seen from a percentile or a statistic. So that's why I think a lot of guys who think that they are so advanced because they like to come and spout about all of these statistics and math equations, you're really lacking in the common sense element of it. And that's really the issue why y'all like to come on panels where women is there and try to degrade them or try to sit here and say, oh, well, I don't want to agree with you because you're talking emotions, you're talking this. They're talking from common sense. You're talking from numerics. Are we going to find an equal to it, or are we going to keep on just trying to, walk around and act like we're smarter because we're talking this way? Because you're not.
Yeah, but Nikki, there's no feelings in statistics.
Sure, so
There's no feelings in statistics, though. So you can't use that argument.
I think
I get what you're trying to argue, but you just can't use that. It's
I
by
think
numbers.
also if the men on the panel really thought that the declining birth rate is bad, like y'all would not be out here talking about single moms the way that y'all talk about them. Y'all wouldn't.
Facts.
There'd be full
Fair
panels
point.
of y'all, shitting on
why
single
wouldn't we?
moms. y'all would not
Exactly.
y'all would
Be,
not be talking about them the way that y'all do. Like
Why
y'all don't
not?
care about the kids. Y'all just want control over the women, and
the
Okay, why do you
that's what
think?
what it is.
I
the
got a question.
reason
Why do you
why
what?
think?
the reason
Hold
why
on,
it
hold on,
doesn't
hold
make
on,
sense.
Shimmer.
Wait,
Hold on,
wait,
hold on.
what?
I want her to ask. I want her to answer why men wouldn't be talking about single mothers the way they do.
Because you don't also talk about the men who the way that they do. You guys love to come on the internet and talk about women being single mothers, but you don't talk about the men who make them single mothers.
That's
That's the
beside the
insane
point.
part.
That's
She
not
said.
answering
Come
She
the
on
said.
now.
I
question, though.
can
You're
tell
not
you
She
exactly
answering
why
his
it
said.
doesn't make sense.
question.
I can tell you
She
exactly why it
said.
wouldn't make sense. Because at the end of the day, like I've been saying, at the end of the day, we need women to create the birth rate. We need women to sustain the birth rate. And we also need women to increase the birth rate. If the birth rates are what men are going to bitch and moan about, then why the fuck would we do things to actually disrespect the people we need to create the very thing we're bitching and moaning about? That doesn't
Sure,
make any fucking
because
sense.
well, it may be counterintuitive, but it's not completely nonsensical. And I say this because men who talk bad about single mothers also view single mothers as mentally inept. They look at them as of lesser intelligence. So talking bad about a dumb person isn't going to make that person less dumb. And they use women who are single mothers, men that talk about them like, look who she had kids with. He's already denigrating her based on the decision she made. So he's already under the presupposition that she's
He's
going to continue to
denigrating her
make.
because of
He
men.
he's already why he's doing it doesn't change that he's already under the presupposition that she makes bad decisions. So he can be another one of those bad decisions. This is why it doesn't make a difference.
It kind of does make a
So
But
so you
it
difference,
saying all of
does,
the blame
because
is on the woman? Gaslight
That's
based
not what
on
he
her go.
said.
which is
That's
why the
not what
No,
birth
he
rate
I'm
can
said.
trying to
plummet to
get
hell.
clarity. I'm just trying to get clarity.
Hold on, y'all gotta
No,
tap the screen. Hold up real quick. Hold up real quick. Go ahead and tap the screen, share the live out to people who might want to participate in the conversation. If you ain't already done so, send a daily heart me to support the live. If you agree with these people up here saying, go ahead and gift them and support the live goal if you like the conversation. Go ahead and finish saying what you were saying.
yeah, so I'm not assigning blame to anyone. I'm merely explaining why this would continue. Whose fault it is of no concern to me
Real quick, no,
people up here
don't
discussing
hold
it.
up,
because it's a
y'all don't
conversation.
let hold up. No, him saying men assume women who are single mothers are dumb, right? We ain't gonna talk about the fact that a man who make that type of assumption, whatever. And then women who are single mothers are dumb, and then try to draw from that point. Y'all not gonna address that part?
I want to. I was going to add after that, but I wanted to get them the space to talk. I was going to say that it doesn't matter if a woman is a single mother or she's not a mother. I would argue that most men, because of patriarchy, think that women are dumb. That's why you guys are up here conducting yourself the way that you are. That's why whenever the women talk about something, I go back to saying you guys look at what you guys say is logic, which honestly is not even logic. It's just you bouting about something that somebody else taught you that you really don't even have any wherewithal about. But you guys think that that's really makes you guys very more intelligent, but it really doesn't. So I feel like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're a woman that's a single mother or a woman who doesn't have children. They still equally are going to look at you like you stupid either way. Like they up here arguing, well, why is women who don't have children don't want to have children? And you arguing you mad at the women who do have children. So y'all just mad at the end of the day. That's really what it is.
Well, y'all let small head go.
Who named Smallhead?
Hold up. Go ahead, small head. You don't want to say nothing? He don't want to say nothing, y'all. We can go back to open up the
Small
room.
head.
Nigga, you know you small head. What you want to say?
Me?
Yeah, you looking at the camera. We can see
Man, my name
you.
Money M. I ain't
Smallhead.
even.
Hey, yo, she
You're
said that nigga
crazy,
named
son.
Smallhead. Fuck?
I'm
What
just
you want to
listening.
say?
I'm just listening to y'all, and I don't
No,
like.
you in the comments. You got a lot to say. What you want to
Yeah,
say?
I'm 47%
No,
is
we'll
not.
wait. No, we not rounding numbers no more. What you want to say about the prompt?
Wait, what you said? My bad. Somebody's calling me.
He got small ears too, and he listens small.
Hey, yo. Oh, shit. Damn, gang.
Bro,
Fight. You
what
got to
the hell's
fight
just
back, money,
going
yeah.
on?
You got to fight back, my boy. They say you got small ears and a small head. That shit crazy.
Yo, I come on these platforms for informational purposes. I'm not bickering back and forth with nobody. You don't.
No, you don't have
Nobody's
to. I want
there.
to know what you think about the prompt.
What if birth?
We want to hear you
I
read it out
don't think
loud.
that it is. I don't think that it is good for women, declining birth rate, because we need people in this world. More people. We need to have more better relationships, more
When
marriage.
y'all say more people, how many more people we need?
No, I'm saying we need more better relationships, like more marriages, more people, like things of that nature. We don't need a decline of
So we don't
marriages,
need more
decline of
babies. You saying
relationships.
more people need to get married?
Yeah, more people need to get married.
Man,
That's a
come
whole
on,
nother
bro. Are you
argument.
So to the
serious?
brother that was
So
just
I'm
speaking, can I ask you a
biblical. So
question right
like,
quick?
between the foundations of you trying to have a child, I believe you need to have it within God's parameters.
Okay,
Like,
how old are you? How old are
Before
you?
we, oh my God.
Can I ask 2 questions? How old are you, and do you have children?
have a child.
Okay.
And
Did you marry the mom?
no,
Okay. So
Of
why
course you
didn't you marry
didn't.
the mom if you believed
that
in
wasn't
God
my
and you believe in all of
choice.
that?
Like, I tried. We talking
Did you
about.
propose to her ever?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Okay.
Nah,
Before or
Will
after
said he
she, but
tried.
before
Two
or
He
after
things.
she
said
was pregnant.
no.
Well,
Bro, like,
two
okay, this is
things.
why I don't get personal on here, because it's none of nobody's
You preaching
business.
something you don't
Like,
practice though.
it's
Hey,
none of
Simone,
nobody's
Will
You're
said,
business.
literally
My
preaching something that you
personal
don't
thing.
practice.
wait,
I
hold on.
come
So
on here
before,
to
I'd
talk
like to ask him a
general
question right
and
Too
quick.
many people
reality.
talking.
My personal standpoints has nothing to do with nobody. Like, what are you saying?
hey,
You're
bro, tell
preaching
us more
something,
about
sir,
that
that you don't
chandelier.
practice. That's the problem.
How do you
So,
know that if I'm telling you that I've
You
done
said
these
that you have a
things? Like,
kid
what are
and that
you
you didn't marry
saying,
the
bro? Like,
girl.
this
You
is
just
so
said that people need
weird.
better relationships and marriages. What are you talking about?
had you married her before you had sex with her, this wouldn't be an issue.
Exactly. You're
You
preaching
get it.
something that you don't practice.
Bro.
Also, I'd like to ask you a question, sir. Could you name the benefits for women to be pregnant? Like any inherent or natural benefits for women to be pregnant?
I think somebody else said something on here, the loving aspect, the sharing, family unit, what else? There's a
So
lot of
with
things. Like,
well, with the three things you mentioned, right? You said pretty much the sharing of love and stuff like that in the family unit. Women don't have family units before they get pregnant, and they don't have like love in their life before,
well,
the natural family unit.
I'm in the I'm in the perception of you're marrying into the next person's family.
Right. But what I'm saying is when it comes to pregnancy specifically, what are the inherent benefits that are there for women to be pregnant? You're talking about once the child gets here, and you're talking about everything else. Childbirth and pregnancy are two very different things.
Agree.
So, what are the inherent benefits for girls? Because girls we get, but I know women. What are the inherent benefits for women to be pregnant?
I honestly couldn't tell you that.
So, and this is my point. There are no inherent. Well, this is my point. There are no inherent benefits for women to be pregnant, right? We expect women to literally risk their well-being and their literal health to
And
be
I'm not
pregnant.
saying I couldn't tell you that. It's just I haven't done my research on it. I'm not a woman, so I don't know
You just let
where.
that
So
man
how
Hadouken
you
your.
making that point
He
if you
just
don't have nothing to
Hadouken
back it
you.
up?
But and that's my point. There
My
is no
thing is
inherent
that there's people in the
there.
world. Like, if there's
But
decline of
hold
people
on.
in
We
the
expect
world,
women
and
to shoulder the burden of the birth rates, right? But there's no inherent benefit to them for being pregnant. Then on top of that, too, on top of there not being any inherent benefit for women to be pregnant, you got to deal with men being disrespectful. You got to
bro,
deal with
there's so
men doing
much
things
things
that
that men
inherently.
do that inherently we don't have nothing. Like, we don't get
Okay,
nothing
but
from it.
we're
So
the
what are
ones
you
that want
saying?
women to be pregnant. We're the ones that want to have sex with women. We were the ones that want to have a legacy, and we need women in order to have that quote
Bro,
unquote legacy, i.e., a lineage.
I have a contentment with that, because majority of the time women are the one that's having these babies. Like, what are you
What
saying?
Hey,
We're
all the
not
bro.
time?
forcing
I
They're
we're
the
mean,
ones
not
that
yeah,
have the
but
forcing
baby
percent
all
of
the
the
women to
time.
time
Hold
have
up,
women
these.
had
y'all.
the
Hold up,
baby.
y'all.
What are
I
you
Wait,
want,
talking
yeah,
hold
but
about?
up,
money.
hold
If it
up.
don't
No,
change
no,
his
no.
argument.
Now I want to
I'm
ask
not
Mo his
changing the argument,
question.
but what I'm saying is he's
Hold
making
up,
it
real
seem like
quick.
we're forcing women to
Hold up,
have
Mo.
babies.
I want to know, how is it that baby daddies, because that was a good point you was making. How is it that baby daddies come up here talking about motherfucking marriage? Like,
Thank
you
you,
can't get
Sarah.
rejected and then be like, well, everybody need to get married. You ain't get picked, nigga. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're a baby daddy, sir. You didn't get picked.
Damn,
You
I ain't
can't
on
come
your
up here
ass.
advocating for marriage, nigga. No, that woman said, "Fuck no."
It's
She
something going
said,
on.
"Fuck no."
It's a reason why. Have you ever asked
Yeah.
yourself the reason why she said no? And like, not even from a fucked up perspective. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm being like so serious. Like, why did she tell you no? Did you ever ask her that?
He don't like talking about his
Wait, I
personal
have a
stuff. We
question
just
though,
gotta
No,
right?
he ain't
respect
gotta
that.
talk about. I don't
What?
want him to talk about his personal, but I'm saying like it's just
Assumption will really
interesting.
make
It
y'all
is.
into
Hold
an
up,
ass,
small
like
head.
for
Hold
real.
up, small head. I do think it's interesting when baby daddies come up here advocating for marriage. You just mad. But y'all go ahead.
Hey, Tara, I got a question, right?
Go ahead, mama.
This about to sound crazy, but what's wrong with being a baby daddy?
A lot.
The same thing that y'all
Because you're
said
not
was wrong with
providing
being a
coverage for
No,
your
baby
no,
mom and your
mom.
no.
kids.
Hold
A
up.
lot.
Whoa, whoa. Let me answer
A
the
lot.
question. No. It mean you ain't get picked. It's giving some. No. Go ahead. Put your feelings out
Oh,
there.
it makes
No,
No,
no
no,
Come
I'm
on,
no.
just
sense,
saying
Tara.
though,
like
right? Because this, I'm trying to
whatsoever.
figure
Like y'all
this out, right? Like,
sensu don't
cause
make no
right, when
sense.
y'all say it's okay if a woman ain't been a wife, right? So
Mm-mm. No, we ain't talking
no.
about women. Hold up. I want to acknowledge y'all know fucking baby daddies ain't get picked. Y'all ain't get picked. Y'all need to stop talking about marriage. You failed that test. You ain't get picked. That's all
I
I'm saying.
mean, I,
I mean, hold on,
to
but
that, hold on. To that, I would say, hey, they may not have gotten
Look,
picked.
look,
You know what?
look, look.
You know what?
They
I'm
try to
not. You know what?
rationalize. Yeah, look at
Hold
the
on.
baby
I got
daddies in
this. I
their
got this. I
feelings.
got this.
Damn, bunch of baby daddies in their feelings. That's
nah,
So,
crazy.
so
but
what I'm
Tara,
what I'm
marriage
gonna
ain't
say
the
is,
end of be all though. Like, I'm not
No, because
understanding.
that's what you gotta tell yourself. Go
So now
ahead.
we're changing the format. Now we're moving the
No,
goalposts.
hold on, wait. I'm gonna ask y'all
Absolutely.
a
It was
question.
cool when he said
Wait, no,
when he
no,
Crazy,
said
no. Listen,
hold up when he
how
said
is
y'all
the
that
gotta
marriage
answer.
one the
when
person
he
to
said
be
that
the
marriage was the
picker
goalpost and he was talking about it, it
being
was cool.
Wait,
But
like
I,
you
I
just
keep
wasn't
saying
with
now
that.
you
I
so
didn't
do.
agree to that,
confusing?
Nick. I didn't
But
agree
you
to
was
that.
quiet
Like
though.
What,
If you
what,
disagreed with
Nick?
him, if you
1-6.
disagreed with
Yo,
marriage
what the
being that, why
bumble
didn't you speak
clot?
up
I'm
when
not
he
even
said
gonna
that?
lie. Listen, I didn't agree
because
to it,
Nikki,
right?
he was being
But now
respectful.
I'm trying to
But you
understand. It's
can't
either,
respect her position,
hey,
and that's
yo,
my point.
Let
That's
him
yo,
my
finish.
point.
Hold
is
That's
up,
my
hold
marriage
up.
point.
the end all be all or not?
Hold up,
That's all I
Nikki.
want to know.
But why you didn't ask that question when he said it? Because
Just
he
answer,
said that himself.
y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to have a
Because they don't
conversation
stand
with
up
You're
you.
to
not
other
trying to have a
men.
conversation.
I
You're mad because
am.
I'm
Hold up,
stating facts
Nikki.
back to you
Hold
about
up,
what you're
hold
Absolutely. They
doing.
up.
don't
What
they're not gonna
fact?
ask a man that
Hey, yo, Tara,
question.
let me reason with her because I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to just send
Hold
fucking
up,
five
real quick.
galaxies to
Hold up.
drop her
Hold on.
gang,
Hey,
making them
Hold up,
tight.
Mama.
hold up, y'all. Let the baby daddies they in their feelings. Go
Hey,
ahead.
Mama.
No, I'm
Mama,
trying to figure it out though,
Mama.
right? Is
Hey, look,
marriage the
Mama.
end all be all? Yes or no?
Is that a question to me as a man? No, it's not the end all be all.
All
You
right.
Hold
happy,
up. No,
Nikki?
no,
You
no.
happy,
Don't say as a
Nikki? You
man.
happy,
Hold
Nikki?
up. No, say as a fellow baby
That's
daddy.
not what I
Go ahead.
asked for, so I wouldn't be happy.
You know what?
You're not
I'm a
understanding
man
what I was
first.
asking.
I was a man before I was anything
You should
else.
ask me about what I was saying and why I was saying that. But
You said why he didn't ask the men. He just
He was a
exactly.
man.
asked a man,
I
and
My
I
asked
just
my
her,
asked.
Terror.
my
Jesus
Terror. He
Christ.
was a
my
man before he was
Wait,
black.
hold on. If I ask the host, hey yo, what's wrong with XYZ? What the fuck are we talking about? I'm talking to the host.
the comment ain't sensing. It's okay.
Nigga, what?
Why do I have to be a nigga because
Hey yo,
I'm
Tara.
differentiating
Hey yo,
my
Tara,
opinion
how
from
much to
yours?
type this
Why do
person?
I have to be
I'm
all
not even
that?
gonna lie, I'm cool, but I'm starting to get like really irritated because you're not
That's
tracking the
your
convo.
problem.
Oh
So is
God.
the world supposed to stop because you irritated? I
I'm
mean,
not
come on
gonna
now, we
I could
adults.
just spend the bread to drop you and we could call it a
It
day.
doesn't matter. Spend the
Hey yo,
bread,
Tara.
love. Life
Tara, you
goes
got Cash
on.
App? Do you have Cash App or
She
Zelle?
do. It's $25, brother.
Bet.
It's right
No,
on her
send
Oh
me your
my
page.
Cash App.
gosh.
Send me your Cash App. The
Girl,
fuck? Like
you
I'm not
keep going with your
understanding this
panel.
shit.
I can't be around people who get mad
Yes,
and don't have
goodbye.
the
Have a
same
good day.
energy.
Enjoy your Super
I'm
Bowl
actually
Sunday.
not.
All right. Well, Tara, no, Tara, send the Cash App, and then I'm gonna have Tara do it. She could drop you
Y'all,
herself.
you don't like when somebody holds you accountable. I see.
Ma'am,
I
I'm
Hold
not.
asked
him
you one
accountable
question
for
and you
what?
So
mad. I
is
asked
That's not
one
hold
question and
on.
you're
accountability.
If
mad.
marriage
My
isn't the
question,
yo,
no,
this
no,
is
no,
what I'm
no.
not
My question
understanding,
is
right?
not that. My question I asked simply was this. If you disagreed about about marriage being the statement, right? When the guy was speaking, why didn't you have that same energy
Ma'am,
when
I
he
have
said
my
it
son in
versus
my
her?
presence. I'm with my children. What the fuck are you
What does
talking
that have
about?
to do with anything I just said, sir?
Jesus, blood clot Christ. Can you track what I am
The
saying?
comment ain't sensitive for you. It's
Once
not. 1 +
again,
1 = 2, and for you it's equaling
Tara,
45.
I want you to explain it to her because your panelists ain't understanding, right? I'm an active father, ma'am. So if I have my child in my presence and I'm listening to a convo while attending to my children, it doesn't matter whether or not I said something or not. And secondly, yo, Tara, I'm waiting on the cash app. Wagwan.
Just in a whale or something. But listen what I'm saying. All I'm saying is niggas who baby daddies need to humble themselves. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you're a
Never.
baby daddy, hold up, and you didn't get picked, and the woman ain't fucking busting your door down saying, let's get married, like, humble yourself, nigga. For real. This nigga up here with the small head talking about get married because that woman rejected him. Y'all up here in y'all feelings, y'all baby daddies. The women ain't see you as nothing more than that.
Stop assuming shit, and you're talking from like some bull.
You need
Like,
to
I'm
humble yourself.
overhearing this. Like,
Hey, bro,
no, you're
she
not
didn't. Hey,
valid.
bro.
You are
To
not.
be fair,
Hold
hey,
up.
bro.
No, don't tell me. Tell that woman who said she didn't want to marry your little head ass. What I'm saying is, at the same time, y'all niggas be talking real big about marriage and shit because somebody told you got to choose. But you over there single than a motherfucker, either paying child support or watching the motherfucking kids. So humble yourself, nigga. That's all I'm saying.
The comment
Hey,
says she
hey,
said
money
no.
man, unmute yourself. We can't hear you telling her
Bro,
what
she
she need to
sound
know.
dumb. D-U-M-B, dumb
Facts.
as
Tell
hell.
her ass.
Because, like, bro, you as
Hey,
a
bro.
man,
To
we're
be
the
fair,
one
she didn't
choosing to
assume.
put how a man is choosing to put a ring on your finger, not getting chose. That doesn't make
You didn't
no
know. You
She
sense.
didn't
didn't.
agree
Like,
She
you
to
didn't
it,
make
know. Now
no
honey.
you're a
sense. You
baby
make
daddy, nigga.
no
You
sense.
you
Hey,
Make
bro.
stated
no
She
facts,
did.
and
sense.
she's just
Hey, bro.
inferring based off of
She
what you said.
chose.
Simple.
She
Trolling like a
chose to say
mug.
no.
If somebody tells you no, they're choosing. A woman still has a choice. You can give her an engagement all you want to, but if she says no, she's picking or choosing to tell you no. So
Bro,
therefore, she
like,
did
y'all
choose up.
crazy as hell.
You might not have been man enough for her, like the song. That's okay. You might be man enough for somebody else.
Hey,
Simple.
bro. I don't want to agree with the women, but they not wrong, bro.
That is not how that goes.
Okay.
That's exactly how it goes.
Regard
You
No,
asked
it's
a woman to
regardless
not.
marry you. Hold
regardless
on,
to
hold
how
on,
you
hold on,
think
hold on,
it
hold on.
goes.
You chose to ask her to marry you, and she chose to say no. There were choices being made, good fellow, and she chose another dude.
Like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and get personal with nobody. But if
I
I
mean,
choose,
we're basing this
understand.
off of
Hold
what you
on, I'm
told us
gonna try
already.
to explain it as general as possible. If I choose something, right? Are we with me? I chose to be in a relationship, right? And
Did
then
you
the
hold up?
way,
No.
stop,
Did
let
you
me
choose to be
talk,
a
because
baby
y'all
daddy
over
though?
talking and
Hold
saying
up. No,
blah,
no,
blah,
no. No,
blah,
no, no,
blah,
no.
blah, blah.
No, no,
Like,
no.
if
No, no,
you're gonna
no.
sit here on being on
No,
agreement, I
nigga.
don't want to hear
Man,
it because
fuck you. No, did you choose to be a baby daddy, nigga? Don't try to. The relationship over. She said no, nigga. Did you choose to be a fucking baby daddy? Is the
I'm
question.
dumb. I'm the
No,
only
no,
one
no,
that's
no.
disagreeing,
You
and
said no.
everybody's over here
Why
agreeing.
why
Double
is it bad?
entendre, double entendre. So there's nothing to be
Double
said.
Why
entendre.
is it
No.
bad
Here
Hold
when
we
on,
go.
when
Taylor.
Here
What
we
women
does
go.
that
agree,
even
but
mean
when
in
the
Hold
men
on.
agree,
context?
you can't?
Baby daddy behavior.
I'm
Typical
Chillax.
actually
baby daddy
dismantling what
behavior.
homie's saying, and nobody's giving me the chance to. Y'all just, oh yeah, I'm agree.
Yeah, she
Like,
ain't give you
bro,
the chance
no,
to
that's not how it
either.
goes.
That's the
Don't
whole
try to
point.
use no more big words, bro.
Wait. Hey, yo, listen,
What's
right?
a
Hey,
big
yo, Money
word?
Ave, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
He
Realistically,
said double
and I'm
entendre.
wait. Can I say, like, in this thing, who gives a fuck if you would, like, that's some social media shit. Niggas do in real life, motherfuckers do not care about none of that. Real
That's
niggas shit.
facts.
Like, niggas really do not care.
That
Feel
might
me?
be part of the problem.
Well,
Why a
I'm
lot of women don't
Who
feel
is Nick
protected
though?
by
listen.
y'all because
Wait,
y'all don't care.
Nick. Don't get me
So
wrong,
the
right?
point of the matter
Yo,
is,
why you keep? I'm
because you
bumba
said what
clad.
you want to say, a conversation
Oh,
goes with you
well,
say something and
I'm
somebody
not done
responds.
talking
Are you
though.
slow?
I
Like,
ain't
do you
gonna
not
lie. I ain't gonna
understand how
lie.
to talk?
If I was
Listen,
more invested in
hey,
this,
yo,
I
Terror.
swear.
I'm gonna just let money talk, and I'm gonna control this whole panel. I did it before. I'll do it again. Stop playing, please.
Sarah, I'm about to jump down. Some of these niggas goofy, not all, but some. I
No
can't sit
cap.
up here and entertain this anymore. Ladies, do what y'all want. If y'all want to have no baby, don't have one. These niggas ain't gonna show up. Go get your degree,
Facts.
go travel, go do what the fuck you want to do. And I'm
No,
out with that.
hold on. No. Don't leave yet. Say which ones are goofy.
Like, well, I don't care what nobody talking about. Like,
Gaslight, all you did was come up here to gaslight, bro. Half the shit you said, you probably don't even agree with. You just up here trying to add to the conversation.
So
So
I'm not one of the goofy ones. Okay. All
you
right.
ain't
Enjoy
you
your
ain't
day.
necessarily goofy, but you got a little goofiness in you. But it's cool.
All right. That's cool. I can
But
live with that.
I'm out, y'all.
Enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday. Cheers. Y'all done chased the woman off. Y'all got to be
Man,
less
nobody
goofy,
give a
niggas.
one come,
Well,
one go. That's how I
Interesting
come with this panelist shit.
here.
Hey yo,
so for
I'm not trying to
gaslight,
understand that. I'm trying to
but
really figure it out though,
I
right? If
want to
marriage don't
explain to this
matter
man
and people
gaslight how
making
this
people
works,
still
bro.
making babies without rings, what's the like? Who gives a fuck? What's the issue?
Hold up. No, that's you
I'll
missing
say
the whole point. Hold up. Listen to what I'm saying. Y'all niggas didn't get fucking picked. Y'all not fucking husbands. Y'all ain't been wifed up. There ain't nobody dedicate their fucking
Who's
life to you,
talking right
nigga.
now?
Hold up. Shut up, small head. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all fucking baby daddies really need to humble yourselves. The way y'all be talking about you ain't get a ring and shit. Nigga, you ain't get a fucking ring. Ain't nobody give you a motherfucking ring. That's what I'm saying. Y'all be talking real
Talk
big
to him,
shit.
Tara.
Hold
Talk
up.
to
Yeah,
him.
like, hold up. No, don't cut me off. Show me your motherfucking rings. You ain't got shit. Y'all fucking baby daddies be real big in the head talking about, oh, you know, y'all women ain't got. Nigga, you over there single like a motherfucker looking at your check to see how much child support coming out that bitch. That's what I'm saying. Humble y'all fucking selves. Like, know that you a fucking baby daddy and stay in your motherfucking lane. That's all I'm saying. Don't
No
be coming
cap.
up here talking about fucking marriage and your ass couldn't even get fucking married, nigga.
No
You
cap.
chase that nigga off the platform though. That nigga
Hey,
dead.
I'm gonna have to side with Tara. Y'all wasn't chosen, so y'all got to humble yourselves.
Don't say y'all.
Oh, I was
and
married. That don't include me.
Did
nah,
a woman
mama,
ever
the
go to the
issue
store and say, I'm so excited, let me get this ring for him? Because if she didn't, you know, it's okay.
Oh, she
mama.
It's
did.
okay.
Most
Even
women
put her
ain't doing
name on
that.
the
You know
inside of
most
it.
women ain't, oh, let me get this ring for him. Y'all yo, what the fuck? Like,
You
The
haven't met
over
you haven't met him. And it might be a reason why you
no,
haven't
but
met
if
him.
most women ain't doing it, right?
There's a lot of women out here who will take care of their partner. You just haven't met them.
I'm gonna be honest with you
the
though. Now that's true. I'm not gonna say that's not true, right? But most women, they're not gonna say, let me get this man a ring. Most women
Okay.
are saying if that nigga don't give me a ring, it's over. And that's in most relationships. Not gonna lie. Even the most richest nigga got women out here like, nah, you gotta marry me, sir. You
For
gotta give
sure.
me that ring.
But statistically speaking, how many men that are rich are married? What's the
The
percentile on
majority
that?
of the wealthy men are married. What are you talking about?
Exactly. So when you came on the panel and you said that marriage doesn't matter, obviously it does
No, I
matter
never
with
said it
rich people.
doesn't. I said
You
it's just the
did.
end.
So we
Jesus,
don't remember. So he didn't just say that like about like 2 minutes ago. Y'all don't
I
recall.
asked
So
it. I
you
said,
lying to
is
me
it the
now.
end all be all? Is it? That was a question. It wasn't a statement. The fuck? Like what?
the overarching issue with this whole marriage thing, right, is because marriage is something that men normally use and leverage against women in order to try to, like I said earlier, to demean their value. And marriage, if you actually look at it, marriage really comes off as something that men created to benefit men first and foremost. So if men are trying to use marriage in order to shame women, and it's something that is inherently benefiting men for the greater part, I say, of the last 2,000 or 3,000 years, then it makes sense then that if it's this institution that we try to make women think it is, that we be breaking down doors to get women to marry us.
Yeah, women, y'all need to chill on getting married. It's a new person on the panel, though.
I'm just saying, hold up. Y'all got the whole patriarchy. Y'all niggas stay talking. Y'all got all y'all privilege, and y'all just a baby daddy. It speaks volumes. Let's be honest. Like, I know y'all so women. A lot of y'all so focused on trying to nag women and shit. But the fact that you're a fucking baby daddy, some of y'all multiple times baby daddies, and them women was good enough with just all right, you can go. She just wanted the baby. It's saying something about you as a man. That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas real. Y'all rethinking too much about yourself. But you a fucking baby daddy, you up here talking about a ring or getting married or any of that. You need to shut the fuck up.
Because they love to have conversations that, you know, talk down about women. Oh, she's a baby mama. She don't have no worth, but you made her a baby mama. So who's really the person? Like, you supposed to be the man, you supposed to be the leader, but you're leading her
Hold up.
there. So what you mean?
Hold up. Because they be complaining and bitching about, well, you know, it's her body and all her choice, whatever. No, she made him a baby daddy. She made that nigga a baby
Hey,
daddy.
I
Tara,
like
I got
that
a
more.
question
I
for
like
you.
that more, Tara.
I got a question for you, Tara.
And then when they take care
Um,
of their kids, they want a cookie. Like that's what you're supposed to do.
nah, we prefer
I
slices
don't
of
want to cook you
cheesecake.
before
Thank you
I
very
take care of
much.
the kid, mind you.
Bunch of niggas who
I
didn't
don't.
get picked. A bunch of niggas who didn't get picked.
Talking about women don't buy engagement rings and don't do this. You never met them. That's what I'm saying. You ain't
Hey,
even been on
Tara,
that tier yet. It's okay. You'll
Tara,
get there
what
one
is
day. Maybe.
Tara, what
I'm
is
not sure.
nagging? I don't know what negging is.
You know you gotta look that shit up. You know I ain't gonna tell you what
Gaslighting.
that means. Come on now.
No, I don't even know how to spell it. I tried it like putting
Do you
like
or
you know
do
how
hold up.
horses neigh.
Do you speech to text? You know how to use speech to text. What's up? Who that is? What's up, Chanel?
Hey, how are you?
How you doing?
I'm well. I was just sitting here taking in this whole conversation. I mean, it got a little spicy, and I love it. But should I just answer the prompt, or am I supposed to respond to something someone said?
You choose. Go ahead.
Okay. What if declining birth rates are good for women? So, over in South Korea is doing something similar like this. South Korea, the women are stop having kids due to the men, due to them not having financial security. The economy is just all jacked up. The schools are empty, so much so that they actually closed down, I believe, over 1,000 schools. So they were sending a message to their government like, oh, we're not having kids. It's a hassle.
Y'all gotta look up the numbers when y'all refer to numbers. If you're not sure, that's fine, but don't give numbers if you're not sure they are.
Hey Terry, you about to make cake?
Nah, she making
I hear you
eggs. She
whipping
said.
eggs.
Word,
I
I
hear
hear
she's
that.
whipping
I'm
eggs,
eating
but you
egg. I
might be
like to
about to.
eat fucking eggs, nigga. You in my business? Yeah, I'm about to eat me a motherfucking egg.
Make an egg
Type shit,
sandwich,
type
Terry.
shit, type shit.
Ain't gonna
Nah,
be no sandwich.
nah, that shit is crazy though.
But yeah, and I see this is exactly what is happening in America. There's a decrease, and women are just I don't even think that women are not having kids. I think women are just prioritizing them and what they want and what they need. They know to have a kid it takes finances, so this is why they're going to school. They're getting degrees, or they're getting really good jobs, and they're prepping themselves. So if that happens, then they got it. But who wants to be in today's society? Like, think about it. I'm sorry to say, sorry, not sorry, but like, kids are a lot of work, physically, mentally, financially. It's a lot that goes into it. So, like I said, women are traveling, women are just getting rid of the BS, and just women are just investing in themselves, betting on themselves, and I'll land.
All right, thank you. Go ahead, Tiara.
Hi, thank you so much, Tara, for letting me up on the panel. Yeah, this is a great conversation. Honestly, I've been on there for a minute and it's kind of crazy. I'm hearing 1 minute I'm hearing black women, next minute I'm hearing statistics. This is the thing, right? And I'm coming from a single woman with no
You don't have to
children.
tell. You don't have to tell your business. Just go ahead and make the point.
Okay. I feel like birth rates are declining because men aren't doing what they have to do. They're not doing what they have to do and showing that they're capable of being a good father, a good partner, or anything. Half of them are DL. The other percentage of them are leeches.
No,
And
it's more than half is DL. But go
you're
ahead.
right. You is right. My percentages is off. It's a lot with them. And I'm not even making this a black man type of thing. I'm talking about all men because they keep saying black women this, black women that. There's something with this generation of men. And on top of that, we have to, as women, we have to always step up to the plate and take on these masculine type of roles. That's overly exhausting and is not being spoken about enough. And that's it. I just want to make it short. That was it.
So you believe in gender roles? Is that what you're saying?
Yo, there was nothing about what she said was cohesive.
Like, yeah, I'm trying
She
to
was
figure that
all over
out.
the place.
So
Right.
real quick, I wanted to say something because somebody said something earlier in the live, but and it kind of came back up again. The thing that I thought was interesting before all the arguing happened was when that man was saying that women would have to be psychopaths to not like have a connection with their children, and all for it to be for us to know a fact that a lot of men are not connected to their children. So I was like, I'm wondering if there's a correlation with that. Like, are the men, the sociopaths, psychopaths, whatever he was fucking alluding to. And I just think that's an interesting point, because trying to paint women in that light, I think, is done intentionally. It's to make us, without saying it, make us feel like our sole purpose is to, give birth to the planet. Because, the planet gonna extinct if we don't, have kids. The planet it's just gonna disappear around this motherfucker. So,
I
I
mean,
don't know. I just thought that was important to make note.
so you know what? I'll answer that. So it will cease to exist if we don't acknowledge its existence. But to that question, like a woman knows a child is hers, right? She knows this child is hers, and she's chemically bonded with this child. Whereas a man, he don't know if it's his, and he hasn't chemically bonded with it. So there's something to be said. The expectation for a woman is greater than a man in that regard, because she has that chemical connection with it, because she has that level of certainty, whereas a man doesn't. So I would say that would be the difference.
No, y'all be knowing these weird looking kids be get the fuck out of here, cause you weird looking. Like be for real, y'all.
Not attacking the kids. Leave the kids alone.
They be the ones
It ain't
popping
that
holes in the
hard.
condom.
Popping holes in the condom is wild business. Like, what?
People do that.
The
They woke.
fuck?
And call the police. They need to go to prison, Mama. The men.
Nah, Drika, she said they poke holes in the condoms though. Like,
They do.
what the fuck?
Just
And
because
if
you
they-
ain't doing it don't mean that somebody else ain't
And
doing
if they
it.
poking holes in the condom, put some holes in them motherfuckers. That's gonna be the new thing. Put a hole in them.
Now you getting rid of the dad. Y'all y'all do
Right
anything
where
to
they
get a
pee
man
at.
out of his child's life.
I mean, but aren't they getting rid of the women? What's the statistic on that? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it was Alexis' turn, Nikki. I don't know why you were still talking.
Alexis was done talking and you start talking, so I don't know why you were still
Alexis
talking.
hasn't spoken.
Go ahead, Alexis.
Hey,
Hey,
Tara.
girl.
Hey, y'all. To answer the question, what if declining birth rates are good for women? I think that they are beneficial for women. A few reasons why I think so. I feel like women would have more autonomy over their life choices. I feel like women would have an improved physical and mental health outcome. It would be a greater economic stability for women, increased bargaining power in relationships, higher investment in a child if they do want to have a child, reduce unpaid labor burdens. What else would I would say? I feel like there would be an expansion of female identity beyond just reproduction. I think the only reason why women are not having or they are rejecting motherhood is because of lack of support, unequal partnerships, career penalties, maternal burnouts, and the systems that benefit from women's labor without protecting them. So that's my answer to the prompt.
Alexis, that was so well spoken. I'm
Well
glad you came
said.
up here and said all of that, because Lord knows, whew, the things I've had to listen to today.
Shut up,
No, I'm
Gaslight. Don't let this nigga play. But that was well said, though.
no. I meant that. But aside from that, right? I'm gonna hop off of here. I just want everybody to know that the marriage isn't the end all be all unless you're Maya, because Maya chose to marry herself. She was so desperate for a man that she married herself.
Oh, wow.
Crazy work.
Oh, here they go. She's desperate for a man, but she married herself. Maybe she was a sovereign woman and she has common sense to know the percentiles of how many women are going to die and how many women are going to
That's
be.
what I'm saying. These niggas ain't get picked. Don't argue with a nigga who ain't get picked. Like,
The delusion is crazy. And we know you want her. We know she looked finer every day because she didn't pick him.
Damn.
Any other points that the men wanted to address?
No, they don't want to address it. They want to argue, and they want to talk about some numbers they can't even count.
I know, and that's why I like coming with intelligence and speaking in this type of way, because I feel like once you do, they really don't have anything else to say.
Exactly. That's true too. I ain't think of it like that. That's true too. because they want to catch you in like they want to catch you in your emotions.
Right,
That's why I'm always
exactly.
saying when we have these conversations, I get it can be irritating, but sometimes, and even if you don't speak the way that Alexis spoke and how she articulated her thought, not getting caught up in the emotions, the emotional roller coaster these niggas be trying to put you on is crucial. Just say your point and stand on it, because them niggas don't have nothing to talk about. They have you are. That's why the conversation earlier was about arguing what majority and half is. See, you get caught up in a motherfucking whirlwind. Why is we even arguing that? Because y'all let them niggas get in y'all head.
For real.
I was
Nah,
arguing.
but
I know I was
Drika,
arguing that because I like to. Go ahead.
Nah,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead. Nah, go ahead. See what you're saying.
I was arguing that not because I'm letting them get in my emotions, because I'm an asshole to these niggas, and I do it on purpose. They be trying to lure me in my emotions, and I be pissing them off. But also, I just want to come up here and show support to the ladies, because I think that it's valuable for you guys to actually have spaces as women to be able to talk about y'all emotions when it comes to this. And I don't think it makes you weak. And I think that a lot of women need to understand that y'all don't always have to play by their games. We're women, and it's okay to be women. So yeah.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah, and I agree too. I feel like a lot of them like to lead with the argument of women are more emotional and men are more logical. Well, by nature, men have depressed or suppressed their emotional intelligence. They tell each other, don't show your emotion, don't do this, don't do that. So that is by men's own fault that they have not developed their emotional intelligence. Women have by nature, we lead with emotional intelligence, and we also have logic, but men have suppressed our logic because they know when we start using logic, just like I did right now in that example, there is nothing you can really say. It's been quiet up here ever since I said all of those things. So I think as women, if we start really actually use your logic, use your intelligence, because they know that they're actually threatened by women. We have literally surpassed a lot of them over the past 50 years, and we just started being able to get bank accounts. We just started being able to get housing, and we have surpassed them exponentially fast. So a lot of these men are actually jealous of women, and they hate them, and they try to come in these conversations to suppress you. They try to get you upset and say, oh, you're just being emotional, to kind of use that as a way of manipulation. I don't know if y'all peep that. Manipulation. Men manipulate. So yeah, go ahead, Drika.
Yeah, and I think y'all make a good point, and I think I need to clarify or be more clear, because y'all are absolutely right. It has been this need to try to make it seem like our emotions are an issue, and also deny us of our own logic. That's why they be gaslighting us, trying to make it seem like we not making sense when we are. But I guess the emotion I'm talking about, not to get into, is in the direction they want us to go. I think that we need to be like, I think we need to use our angry emotion more. I think we need to be way more assertive. And long story short, I think we should curse these bitches out. Let me get to it. Let me just spit it out. I think we should tap into that part of our emotion and just getting straight to it, if that makes sense. Like just getting straight to it. We already know we logical. We gonna make our point. When they try to, twirl us around and have us dizzy, we gonna go in with the other emotions of being motherfucking volatile with them. And I say that because they try to change the narrative in these conversations. And to the point, that's why they are not going to engage when you being matter of fact and logical, because they want to change the narrative and regain control. And if you argue or you go the direction they want you to go, they're going to feel like that's a win. And y'all got to understand, these men will take any win, no matter how small it is. And I reckon they're going to take pleasure in winning by quote unquote getting me to yell and curse them out, then that's the one I'll let you have, because that feel good to me, bitch.
Drika. Hey yo, Drika, so what? I'm done. It's the emphasis on the bitch for me. But anyways.
I hit doggone holler. At the end of the day.
Yeah, anyways, back to what I was saying. Drika, because I don't know who this person is. Drika, you get what I'm saying? Terror.
If that
you know
wasn't
how I
the
go.
case,
I rock out with y'all. I don't know who this person is.
Y'all need to be in our spaces to feel
Drika,
relevant.
yo, this your man's Drika? Because I ain't gonna lie, like, she
Wait, who y'all
irritating
talking about?
fans.
Yeah, that's my homegirl. But who you talking about?
Cause she coming out my mouth all crazy and I'm chilling. You get me? I'm trying to get my outro, regardless of whether or not she fuck with it. What is she talking about?
At least someone just struck a nerve.
Anyways, Drika
What, Murmur?
Drika and Terra. I love y'all. You know what I'm about to do. Later.
All right, Murmur. See you later. Shout out to the patois speaking and Timberland puffer jacket wearing ass niggas out there. That's what I'm talking about. Ain't nothing like a New York nigga to shake the table. But go ahead, Alexa, what you were saying.
No, I was just going off of what you were saying. I feel like a lot of them enter into our rooms and conversations, and I think we was talking about this yesterday. They need us. They cannot even have these type of conversations without having our names in their mouth. Like, they need us for virality. They need us to pay bills. They need us to be able to have a room of almost like over 100 people, because if they was to talk about things that they like talking about, like video games and stupid shit, nobody would be turning up to the rooms. We move this shit as women, and honestly, we could really build our own economy. And if we really wanted to, they're really scared of our power, because women, we are the leaders and consumers in general. And also, I just want to make this other point that a lot of these men, the red pill guys, and, you know, some of the Arrested Development that we heard on the panel today, a lot of them are not getting access to women and attention from women outside of, like, in the real world. So they like to come in these platforms, and whether or not it's a positive attention or negative attention, they just want attention. That's why they're willing to go to these extreme measures, because they know how powerful our feminine energy is. They're willing to come in here, be disruptive, do the most, and all just to not make a point. So
I agree, but before y'all, because I know y'all might want to talk, but no, Alexa, I agree 100%, and I think that's one of the unfortunate parts, is that a lot of women aren't able to recognize that we really can move stuff, but it's the male centeredness, and I get it. We're socialized that way, and I think that giving grace to women is necessary, because we're the ones are harmed by it. But I also think that it's important to talk about, so I'm glad you said it. But Mac was talking noise in the comments. Mac said we're gonna end up with SISSY boys. I don't know what made him think about them. I don't know which one of them broke his heart. But I want you to say
I only say that because I did go to your page, which is really nice, really nice page you have there, Drika, and I saw that you said petite boys or some odd like that. I thought it was odd. I thought it was an odd thing.
Oh, you clicked on the link in the bio?
Nah, I don't do nothing weird like that, ladies. I'm a married man. I'm a, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of them regular regulars. I'm a regular degular. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what y'all talking about. Like, I'm just a regular guy.
Just a regular married man. Okay.
Just a regular married man on here listening to the conversation.
Your wife chose wrong.
I chose her.
No, your wife chose wrong.
Nah, that's cap.
I need to click on the link in the bio.
What's up? All right. I'm all right. Whatever. I'm not even entertaining that. That's cap.
And what's wrong with me wanting petite men? Whoa! What's wrong with me? If that's my type, if I don't want no big fat sloppy ass nigga, I want my man to be petite and in shape.
I respect that. The thing after that was even wilder. You said, and I'm not even trying to say it because, like, I'm not trying to. You know what I'm saying? You know what your bio say. So the stuff I read after that, I was like, oh, okay, I see the trend. But
I got it's a variety of options I like, but that
ain't but that's what I'm saying. You want to bully him, is what I'm saying. You said talking about getting assertive. I'm saying, like, no real man want, like, somebody trying to fight him and be assertive and, like, go at it. Like, that's not going to help our mission.
Hold on. Or no,
can I say, y'all? Can I respond to something real quick though? I just want to respond to something real quick.
Go ahead.
All right. Somebody was talking about a man like playing 2K or some shit like that and some stuff like that. But, like, I'm really saying, like, that's the bad decision making I'm really talking about, ladies. I'm here to educate, right? I'm saying y'all got to be real selective with the box, like mad selective. If he got 13, 14 maxed out 2K characters, you shouldn't even be in the house. Like, once you see the characters, you gotta get up out of there because he has no motion. He played too many video games, and I like games. I come up on the games. You feel me? Like, I come up on the games, but, like, you got to get to the bag. Like, it's.
But we can hear. So this the thing, and you see how I yielded like a lady. So stop smearing my name. Stop spreading propaganda. I'm a Southern
Respect.
belle. I
Respect.
am a lady.
Yes, man.
I don't yell at men's in person.
Okay, Drika,
Okay.
Southern Belle.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I'ma treat my petite nigga right. I'ma take care of him right. Let me tell you something, Matt. When I'm catering to my petite nigga, I'm going to talk him through it. I would never ram it in. There's no way in hell I would do it like that. I would get him prepared. I would get him ready. See, that's the difference in me, a lady, and how y'all niggas is. Y'all be too rude. Talking about protect the box. I'ma always protect his box. Are you crazy?
You're bugging right now.
I'ma take care of him. I'ma walk him through.
You're bugging right
I'm going
now.
to talk him through it. I'm going to ease him into
I feel like
Okay?
y'all secretly trying to pretend like all the guys is that, but maybe just the guys y'all like may be like that. Like that just might be y'all flavor for real.
Or maybe some of y'all friends is hiding and acting like they not like that, but they like that.
The reason I said, you know what, you got to be on it because I was gonna say I don't even know. Like, I played football. I went to college. I know a lot of people. I don't know a guy.
That's the worst ones.
Wait, look, Nikki, I love a wide receiver. The fuck you
Hey,
talking
y'all.
about? I love a wide
Bend it.
receiver.
Bend it.
Y'all bugging, dog.
Ooh, a wide receiver gonna take that every time.
Hey, yo. All right.
Mac, don't get me started.
I think I'm too. I'm born '93, but I think I'm too old. I think I'm just like a real. You know what I'm saying? I'm like cut from the last cloth. I'm not even like saying I'm like my granddad and all them, right? Like they like different cloth, but I'm like I'm not. Whatever you talking about, these new fellas y'all talking about, I don't even know them. I don't know them.
I don't even sound like somebody born in '93. I clearly sound like somebody born before '93. So I know you don't. I know you ain't thinking you the oldest up here, but that ain't the point. It ain't these young. It ain't nothing to do with that. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna hold your hand.
My unks is moving like that.
Hold on. Let me tell you. I'm gonna hold your hand.
God.
I'm gonna hold your hand with a magnum size condom in between you. Let me
This
tell you
is
something.
bananas.
Let me tell you something. All you niggas is punk. Top down bottom. That's it. Either y'all are romantically punks or y'all are socially punks. But no matter what you say, how you flip it, the men's is punks, ladies. All of them.
This is propaganda that you're.
Shout
This
out
is
Aria.
false propaganda you're spewing right now. This is
And hear
made
what
up.
I'm saying? Hear what I'm saying, Meg? This the thing. This is why the birth rate declining because now we just not figuring out that all y'all are on that bullshit. The gamers.
All right.
Listen to how
I'm listening.
how sexual gamers talk to each other. Them motherfuckers,
Yes.
one hand on the controller, one hand in their ass. It's crazy. I don't know. I
Or
can't.
holding their balls.
I'm just trying to put y'all on. Let me tell y'all one more thing, cause Mac trying to stop me from spreading the news. The reason why they make the the phalluses, the ones that you use, the reason why they put a suction cup on the back of it and where you could put it somewhere is for the niggas. For the niggas to have something to bounce on.
Bend it.
Wow. The more you know. The more you know.
Come on now, think about it. A man created that for a man. Y'all gotta pay attention. When the dogs start telling the secrets and telling us that they are actually performing the womanhood that men created, don't forget about the toys. A lot of them toys is created by men for men.
Very true. I did not think about that. Thank you for educating us, Rika.
No problem. Mac up here talking about he here to educate. No, I'm here to educate. Now.
You definitely educated the girls today and the men.
Y'all need to be careful because them niggas be using y'all roses, just so y'all know.
Oh no.
Make sure you clean it good. What's up, nigga?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. I love y'all. Y'all are great.
Go ahead, Empress. Wait, Mac, let Empress go, then you can respond.
That's a bet.
Hi everyone on the panel except for Mac and hi host.
Hey.
What I wanted to say was it's very interesting how men always associate assertiveness with a woman being aggressive. And I think that's a big word for Elmo because how you don't know the difference between assertiveness and aggressiveness, sweetheart. I think that you being born in 93 doesn't make you wise. It doesn't make you knowledgeable, because you're technically a part of the group of children that wasn't Bush around, the No Child Left Behind group.
Yeah,
You were a
that's my
part.
people.
Yeah, that's you. Dummies get older, bro.
That's
You
not me.
know,
I got a
it's
master's degree. That's not me.
you
Just
got
to
a
keep on.
master's degree and
I
you still
do.
stupid. You
I'm not
coming
stupid.
on to actually, let me not use stupid. You're very factious. And that's probably a big word for Elmo
Jesus.
too. That's probably a big word for Elmo too. It's okay. You having a master's degree doesn't make you smarter than the next person. It's a lot of dudes that's the same age as you, born in the same time frame, and they still causing the same problems, even without a degree. And you're on a panel with women looking at another woman's page instead of catering to your wife. I wonder how she feel. Put her on the phone.
Ooh.
I mean, she actually just
Put
sent
her
her
on
up
the
in the car
phone.
note, in the car that I paid for, the car note. You know what I'm saying? The
Put her
Acura
on the
RDX.
phone.
Sent her up on the
Put her on
road.
the
She's
phone.
at her sister's what's the name? Baby shower. I sent her up. I'm watching the Super Bowl in my crib.
Add her.
Oh.
But listen though, I'ma add her. She on here. Her name Dia. But listen though, just hear me out. I'm not anti-woman. I'm not trying to say I'm smarter than nobody. Nothing like that. I don't know where you're getting at. I'm not. That's not my angle. What I am saying though is like, I think y'all just deal with loser type guys. And I'm here to help you identify
No, we
what
don't
a
need you to
winner
help
As
us
is.
a man
identify that
can't,
though.
you as a man,
We don't need you to do that.
Okay, I agree. I'm not going to refute that, right? But I have a question from that
Oh, wait,
statement.
before, hold on, Matt. Okay, y'all, look, I want to hear what he's saying. So we're going to let him say it and finish, because sometimes we be missing them saying the quiet part out loud.
Yeah,
And
I
I'm
know.
just going to say it.
Yeah, I be getting pissed off. I'm gonna be quiet, friend.
I know.
Because I'm not anti-woman, y'all. I got 3 sisters. Like I'm the youngest. Like those my sisters. I love. But okay, I just have a question.
Go ahead. You could go ahead, uninterrupted, buddy.
I really got a question for the audience and for you ladies. I think you are leading on something. You're right. There is probably way more losers than successful winners that you even find attractive and all that, right? So my question is, do y'all just not willing to like share a man who you already know is a proven man? He already a winner. Like that's why back in the day we would see everybody want so-and-so husband because he the only husband who around playing football with the kiddos, all that, right? So I'm just asking, like, that's like, we've seen that in history. I'm asking, like, why are our women of today so anti that?
Well, cause and effect obviously is something that you men are doing to make us obviously not have children with y'all anymore. And no one's talking about it. Everybody's saying, oh, women are doing this, women doing but what aren't men doing that they used to do when the birth rates were up? Why you're not talking about it? You're married. You should know this, right?
I'm agreeing with you. Most of these men are losers. They have no careers, no trades. They have no motion. They focus on 2K. I agree.
Yes. And you wrote in the chat a lot of dad trauma in here. I respect it.
Facts. Because
okay, how did you jump to that conclusion? Because people don't want to give birth to these men's children?
Nah, it's not
like,
that.
How did you get to that conclusion?
It's more or less like the ideology and mindset that the growth should be separate, that both men and women of the same race, that we aren't aligned. Many of the same trauma we have from all the generations, like we're the same. We're one of the few races that have this division amongst our gender, like not issues, tons of issues, right? Because y'all mentioned, I'm just gonna land. Y'all mentioned the rights of women, but that's because of like the other man, the YT, not because of us. Like we always been different with our women. We always respected y'all. We always leaned on y'all.
We in here lying now. Do we need to talk about the Black Panthers? We need to talk about it for real.
Like where are you getting this from?
Let's go back to Frederick Douglass.
I read everything that you wrote in this chat, and you coming up, you came on the panel saying something different than what you said in the comments, and
I'm standing on the same thing. I'm standing on the same thing.
Let me answer your question.
Can we have some polyamory? I knew you weren't trustworthy. You one of those.
Let me answer Matt's question.
What?
One of the reasons why a lot of women will not be polyamorous is because poly is one of the relationships that actually do not have a high proven success rate. That's one of the reasons. If a man can't successfully handle woman's emotions during her time of the month, most men can't even handle two. Women do the emotional labor in the relationship. On top of that, poly benefits men sexually more than it benefits women. So those are just a few. And then on top of that, we're in a modern world. Women don't need men the way that they once did. women can
I
earn
don't
their
disagree.
excuse me, let me finish my
I'm
sentence.
sorry.
Most women can earn their own money, they can protect themselves, they can choose motherhood independently, and they can leave relationships safely. And on top of that, the number one reason why marriages are ending in divorces, I mean, the leaders who are leaving marriages are women. So what is the point of me being with a man and sharing him with another woman if I don't really need the man anymore?
Because he's one of the few that I'm saying that you can benefit from. One, financially, maybe you
So
can do things you want to do versus living a
right.
harder life, which I've seen. I mean, I've seen the hard life. Like
Okay,
I've
so
lived. You
if
know what I
that's
mean?
the
Like it's not
case,
what you mentioned is possible, but
yeah,
hard,
if
right? Like
that's
we would
the
all
case,
agree, right?
then as women, I should just go get two men. If we're just basing it off of money,
Facts.
I should just go get 2 or 3 men to serve me as opposed to sharing him with another woman. So
Can
yeah,
I?
maybe the
Can
poly does work. You're right.
Can I say where I agree with you? If you're ensuring that like there's no kids, I have no issue with it. Get your bread, turn
Bro,
up.
what? Hold up. What the fuck is y'all talking about?
I'm just saying, like if you got
Mac had a
4 or 5 men,
question. Mac
just make
proposed
sure
this
they ain't deposit.
question.
Just make sure, yeah, like ain't no deposit. If you
Hold
working, you
up,
working.
sir. Hold up.
I'm
Maybe you
sorry.
wasn't here earlier. Hold up. Cause y'all come up here with false narratives about your life and what you done accomplished. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up. Hold up.
Yeah.
It be, hold up, sir. It be niggas who ain't worthy of shit talking about poly. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your
Worthy
bitch
of
ass.
shit.
No, ain't nobody trying to poly you up, nigga. Shut up. Y'all,
I
you come
don't
online
need
and
no
say any
battery in my back.
motherfucking
I'm
thing.
him, been him forever.
No, you not
Been.
him.
I
Then
am
why
though.
did you even ask that
The fact that you gotta
question?
say it
Y'all,
mean
he
you
said,
not
I'm
him,
that
nigga.
girl.
But why y'all always want somebody to be poly for? Like
Thank
y'all
you.
ain't got enough meat for everybody. Come on now, they say y'all meat is
No, it
shrinking.
ain't about meat.
Statistics. I'm
He ain't
just
got no
saying.
resources. Hold up. It ain't. Hold up. That meat don't mean shit. He ain't got
It
no fucking
don't.
resources. This
All
what I'm
of
saying.
it.
Ever listen what I'm saying though. If somebody gotta come online and lie about their life and assert that they him or whatever the fuck he said, like you gotta know you talking to a bum ass bitch ass nigga. Like for real. That man throwing a fake ass resume over our head. Like ain't nobody trying to be poly with you. You ain't
What's
fucking
the fake
poly.
resume? I'm a
And
software
this is
Hold
engineer.
up.
How
this
No,
is
many?
shut up, bitch. Hold up, y'all. Hold
Sarah.
up, y'all.
That's why I
Hold
don't
up,
trust them.
y'all. Hold up, though. Nigga, you not even fucking married. Like, shut your bitch ass up. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like,
married,
I was
black
just talking
software
about,
engineer. How many you
I was
know?
just talking about, hold up. I was just talking about y'all niggas not getting picked. And y'all ain't here, you in here, whole prompt on the screen, conversation. You try to slide Polly in here. Nigga, you ain't married the first time. Shut your bitch ass up. Go ahead, yeah, go ahead. I just came in here and I ain't hear what he talking about some poly shit. That's
Yeah, he
crazy.
was saying that like if one man, if it's such a basically a little amount of good men, why don't we just be poly to that good man? And basically from a means of being able to provide. And I said, well, why would I be with one man if he's phrasing it from a place of being able to provide? I should be the one having more than one man. Like that, if that's what marriage is about, like resources, like I should be able to have 6, 7, 10 men provided for me. Me and the girls was talking about this in another conversation. Put them all in matching do rags and have them walking around the house, making sure everything is taken care of.
Facts.
But also, you gotta understand, he coming from his perspective because the men are the one who be chasing women down,
If poly
and
is
they
so
are so
important.
dependent on women. So they think, oh, you got to be with somebody. It ain't no good ones. Then you got to choose somebody. No, you don't. If it's a financial situation, you don't have to live with a man. You can move in with other women.
Aren't
Like
women
they
doing
just
that
But
now
don't.
though, right?
but
Like,
I have a question for him because he left out one part at the end that I feel like y'all kind of like missing when he said, okay, if the women are poly and they have different men that they can't have kids. Why can't they have kids?
cause who the
Explain it to me.
dad? We don't
It
know.
don't matter. They all married. They all is one
And she got the
family.
bag, so you might be right. I can't. All right. I'm
Max,
just
can
saying
you please,
All right.
like, if you're
I'm just
gonna
saying the
come
point is
in
what we
here,
want. I think that's the difference, right? I
but that's
prefer. I
not
think
even progressive to the conversation. Like you're.
I'm just saying it depends on what you want. If we're just talking pure financial, then I have no issue with anybody getting it back in any way, shape, or form, right? But I think kids need both parents. Like you need a good, happy home, all that. Like
No.
I feel like you
Women
kind of
really,
like
hold
You're
up,
a
I'm gonna just
loser
shut you
ass
up. Hold up,
nigga.
y'all. Hold up, no. You'd be better off finding another woman with kids and y'all support each other. Niggas don't be doing shit to help no fucking kids. They be wanting to
Exactly.
dominate you and the kids, and they run off when you don't want them no more. So don't let these
Right.
niggas lie to y'all.
And
all
they can
right,
eat the kids snack.
all right, dog. I just cut my son's head the day before I send him on the baby shower. Like I'm a present father.
Good
I really
job.
just don't. I really just am like
Look, that
anti the
resume
rhetoric.
coming out. Why you
And
keep
I
putting
had
resume
a
on the
father
table,
who wasn't
nigga?
present,
Ain't
right?
nobody asked you
To
that.
keep it a buck. So like I
Nobody
understand
asked you
y'all.
that.
I understand y'all
Hold
speaking
on,
of the
show us the fucked
majority.
up hairline. Show us the fucked up hairline, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, listen.
Like,
I cut
stop
my.
trying.
Hey, listen. You think you're funny? You think
No,
you're
no,
real
no. It's
funny?
not about funny. You
Talking
keep
about
trying to
my
throw your resume
hairline
out there,
because you
nigga.
thought that
Like
was
nobody
funny.
asked
My
you
shit
about your
is a
personal
little
life.
but that's not.
Don't nobody care about your personal life. Shut the fuck up. Son probably didn't see you in a fucking week. Shut up. Like y'all just be lying. Nobody asked
Hey,
you
eat your
none of that.
eggs, cornball. You just got back.
No, my thing is though, Mac, like
Anyway,
even if you
what the
are
difference?
saying like, you know, the present father thing, like for real, like I don't know if you were expecting us to give you a cookie for that. That's what you're supposed to do. A lot of y'all men, it's like y'all be like, I'm a good man. I'm a good man. A good man is literally what a normal woman does, like on her everyday life. So you guys don't get cookies for doing that. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing as a human being. Like, and then I feel like you came into the conversation, you didn't actually bring anything like valuable. I don't know if you just kind of wanted to hear yourself talk, but like even bringing up a poly situation, I need you guys to go back to your own communities and talk to the men, encourage them, like lift them up. Go talk to them, because when y'all come over here and we're actually like operating from intelligence, this just makes the conversation like feel very stupid to me.
Clock it. And don't be disrespectful. You on her live. Talking about
No,
eat
a
her
bitch is gonna
eggs.
be no, a bitch gonna be a bitch. Go ahead, Selena.
There's a gentleman out here just now giving himself quite a bit of props for being a father, but I feel like a lot of men. Sorry, I hate saying I feel
Hold on,
like.
you said what?
I know
What you say?
that he was. Yeah, sorry, he was on here giving himself props for being a father, which is great. That's what he's supposed to do.
No, he
But
not. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And them niggas be lying.
do,
You got deadbeat. Listen, you got proven deadbeats online talking about them being providers and take care of their kids. Like, no.
right. So what I was gonna say was he's if he's actually doing what he say he's doing, he's a minority. He's a unicorn.
He ain't no
There are
motherfucking
living
unicorn.
fathers who don't, like, statistically, even fathers who live in their house with their young children aren't taking care of their kids. So a lot of men need to read up more on statistics and the actual involvement of fathers. It's very low. It's very low percentage.
Go ahead, the real.
What up? I just came up to answer the prop. So it says, what if declining birth rates are good for women? Um, yeah, I think that's possible. I mean, it may be good for women. But I don't think men really care about it. Birth rate or not, we don't really.
If you don't care, why you come up here to comment?
No, I'm just saying. I was just
You came up,
commenting
hold
that
up.
men
You
don't really
requested
care.
to come up here to say that men don't care.
Yeah, and I was gonna explain to you why we don't really care about the birth rate. Really, I think it's just a thing that's said to kind of. I think it's something that's said like at a like a argument or something when we talking about um like body count or whatever, or AB or something like that. But I don't think men really care about it. And I feel like, a real man, he's gonna get a baby if if he wants one, because there's plenty of women out here who want to bear children. So
But yeah,
you
that's
know,
what I was saying earlier,
Pick me.
that like
There's never
baby
a
daddies
shortage of
need to
pick
humble
me's.
themselves. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, women making y'all baby daddies all the time. And y'all don't get picked. But it's interesting when you say that y'all don't care, because I agree. Y'all don't give a fuck about children, right? Y'all don't give a fuck about society. Y'all don't give a fuck about the earth disappearing. Y'all don't give a fuck about none of that. But y'all ego's big as hell, and y'all want to feel like, when y'all say like, what do y'all say, lineage, my lineage, or whatever the fuck y'all be saying, your legacy, because your baby daddy is some weird shit. But I'm gonna open the panel up because you ain't talking about nothing.
May I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, it's open.
Okay. If men don't care about the birth rate declining so badly, why are they passing laws to force women to have children.
That's more capitalist people. That's more people who need workers for like, businesses and
You're
stuff
a
like
man.
that to keep the US going. Yeah, but they're not speaking for the majority of men. I think it's more of a way to get more workers and make more money. If
But
you
I don't see the
understand what I'm
majority of
saying. It's
men
a
protesting it.
protesting what?
So how aren't they? If majority of men don't care and aren't for it, why aren't they protesting it?
I have no clue. I have no clue. I just think that
That
they're trying to
statement makes no sense.
preserve what I guess America is, the capitalistic system, and have more workers, and have more, soldiers for their army and things like that. But I don't think, when it really comes down to it, I don't think men care. And I think if it is declining, I think men are the reason why it's declining because they're not dealing with certain type of women or they're focused on other things regardless.
If they're not dealing with a certain type of woman, then why do they go out of their way to be in a woman's presence in their face and to trigger them? Like,
Yeah,
your
but they don't
statements
want
really don't make
they don't
any sense.
necessarily want they
Hold
probably
on,
want
stop
sex,
asking
but
him
they don't
questions. I don't
necessarily
like his
want
cadence. Hold up. I don't like his cadence. It's
You're right.
annoying me.
You're right.
What's up, George?
Hey, what up? What up? That boy got an old condescending cadence. All right, so can I read
Shut
the
up,
prompt?
George.
Answer the prompt. All right, thank you, thank you. So I'm hearing this a lot, right? And on a large scale, to me, it feels like it's not going to be good for women in any kind of way. Like on a large scale, here we go with this bullshit. I don't know who this dude is on the panel, so moving on. On a large
That man
scale,
got a fair
on a
point.
large scale, there's going to be less teachers. You know what I'm saying? It's
George,
going to
look
be less.
at
You know what I'm
George.
saying? Less teachers on the large scale, right? Population wise, society wise, right? On the small scale, a lot of women I run into, right? Let's be honest. There's a percentage of black women and black men, right, that struggle after high school, right? If you're not raised right or whatever, you're not put on the right path, it's problematic. A lot of women or a lot of people I see struggle, women wise, they struggle without kids. I'm saying, like, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of women utilize the government assistance. A lot of women utilize kids as a crutch up. Helps with food stamps and they sustain themselves longer and end up getting their life on track, whatever, whatever. So then without, a decline in birth rate, that's that crutch a lot of women can't deal on. So a lot more women gonna struggle. That's on the small scale, that's on the short term. But them my 2 points, man, that I thought, whoever this individual is, and
Nigga,
yeah.
you know this shit. Shut
Why these
up.
motherfuckers are so, hey, Kings, I got a picture of you. Why they showed the other one the pink, man? These motherfuckers is fans. Ladies and
You want
gentlemen,
to? Oh, you want to pull up your
I
paint
just
picture?
knew she was gonna pull this shit up. I don't
I
know why
like
I
your
requested
outfit.
that.
That's cute.
I knew this shit was
Yeah,
gonna
this shit
come up.
is fly.
For the ones that ain't blocked, you can go look and see how much this don't even resemble me. So I don't know who this individual is with the makeup.
My lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is good.
That's definitely your hairline. I don't know why you lying.
And then on another small scale, when they have their sons, right, there's more of these in the picture, more development of these motherfuckers in the picture, right? So now you have more and less procreating because you have more gentlemen who decide to do whatever this individual in the picture did, who's not me.
I don't think I understood any of
You
that.
look good here, George. I'm gonna give it to you. But what's up,
I didn't understand
Uber?
any of
Zuba,
that.
Zuba, Zuba.
Go ahead,
Hello.
Uber. Go ahead.
I personally think, as society as a whole, is bad for everyone because what is the goal for all of us to go extinct? I'm confused. If you want happiness now as opposed to happiness in general, you can have that, but it's gonna be worse in the future, and then it's gonna get to a point where it's gonna be the point of no return.
What are you talking about?
Why are y'all obsessed with procreation? Are people retarded? I'm sorry.
You got no. You can't say
You
that
can't say
word.
that on live.
He ain't say that shit anyway. All right, Empress. Thanks for coming up.
Thank you.
whenever we talking about like food stamps and stuff, why is it that like people just like whenever men, specifically men who are in our community, usually talk about food stamps, why do they forget that a lot of times they were little boys as well that was on food stamps? Like that's one point that I in my mind I don't understand why they don't equate that there are a lot of men who are on food stamps as well. Like they just see it as like, oh, it's just a woman thing. And I, at a certain point, I understand kind of why they would see it as just a woman thing, because women are the ones who typically are taking care of the kids and the family. But like, if you was a kid and your mama had food stamps and you was a little boy, you know you was on food stamps too, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
I don't understand his debate or his nuance at all, to be honest. I really didn't get that.
Now you weren't saying nothing.
And they like, I think that at this point we know that the stuff that they say, the talking points, the red pill talking points, the right wing talking points, the 1979 80 welfare queen talking point is a way for them to neg us and for them to shame us. And that's just what it is. That's what it starts and ends with. And I think that's why it doesn't matter, because the pushback to that, even if it's true that women use welfare, food stamps, government assistance as a way to propel themselves into the next level, meaning they had a child as either teen or a young adult, and they use the benefits to go to college to get them a career. That's way better than the story of those men from our community who destroyed the community by committing crimes, going to prison, getting a prison degree, and then coming out and destroying the community more, and going from woman to woman and living off the woman who got the government assistance. It's still a better story no matter what, and they will want to negate that because they're trying to spin the narrative to make us feel shame so we can feel small about ourselves, and we'll accept these prison fairy felons when they come around. That's what it boiled down to.
I'm so glad they
Yeah,
it ought
because
to
at the end of the
decline.
day, hold up, and I want to revisit this. The thing is, like, it's not that, like, yeah, some women are saying, nah, I don't want to do it, but I want y'all to understand that, like, when you have societies where, when you have societies where like women have more access to education and autonomy, contraception, and things like that, the result is that the birth rate is going to decline, right? And that's actually a sign of women progressing in society, and they trying to like switch the narrative as a crisis, because it's a crisis for them. But y'all got to understand that, like, when you're a younger woman, you worrying about your getting your education, building your own career, doing stuff on your own. Children is in the back of your mind. That's why, like, women who are more educated are less likely have less children, and they have children later in life. And these motherfuckers got a problem with that, because the negging always gonna be negging, because they'll neg you about having a bunch of babies, having babies when you're young and all that, and then when it's not longer happening like it was before, look how them niggas be crashing out. But yeah, don't let these motherfuckers fool you. Ain't never been that many humans on the fucking planet, and these motherfuckers want to tell you that, you know, they know that it's gonna be a crisis. Let's fucking find out. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's fucking find out.
I just think it doesn't make sense what he's saying, because if women aren't having the kids, then they won't have to be so dependent on the government, because they won't have the extra responsibility. So like, they would be able to focus more on themselves and be more stable. So it doesn't make sense.
1 out of 6 women, right? 1 out of 6 childless women by the age of 27, I think they said, at some point in her life,
Who is they?
ended completely on a man she wasn't married to.
But hold on. Before you bring the statistics, who are they?
Which day you talking about?
Because you said it's what they say. Like, where did you get that from? Where did you
Talking about
source
where did I
it?
get the stat from?
Yeah.
Oh, I come like off like just now. Where did I get that stat that I just quoted with the 1 out of 6 from by the age of 27?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one I made completely up. If you're gonna ask, yeah.
Okay. Can we not do that? Can we not do that? because
And I put it like
when you
this:
try to get when you say
two out of
stats,
the
we got to
women
get
all
actual
the women
stats.
I've dated, I'll say 2 out of all the women I've dated, right, that didn't have kids. So that was like, let me see, 7, no, maybe about 9 of them didn't have kids, right? Dated seriously. They at one point in their time in their life was like out of their parents' house and
Thank y'all for coming to my live, y'all. Conversation over.